Do people hear Voss just talking into the mic?
Welcome back.
Worst opening in probably radio show history.
I think so.
What?
That's a bad opening.
What, me singing?
No, the whole thing, Rich. It's not just you singing. There's more stuff to it.
Do you know the compliments I got? People want to see me sing in concert.
Yeah, in Vegas.
Yeah. Great ad-lib. How about Atlantic City? Just as good of an ad-lib.
No, it wasn't.
There wasn't a shooting. The shooting that happened in Vegas.
Oh,
a lot of people died. And Jim would hope that you'd be one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Thanks for tying that in.
Jim, not me.
Yeah,
Jim.
not in Vegas, but in a car accident after. Hi, Doug Benson. Doug's here as well.
Hey.
It's weird, Doug. You waited until Jim acknowledged that you were in the room and then said hello.
I'm weird like that. I'm a weird guest.
Yeah.
I'm polite and
kind of quirky Doug Benson.
Yeah, Voss came in and immediately sat down, and Doug and I were kind of stunned into silence. You and Sam are really into the whole fucking New Jordans thing. I just don't. Can't criticize it because I collect weird shit. I just don't get it.
Yeah. I had the pair of shoes that I was talking about being so worried about. Remember on Wednesday I was saying that UPS, I had to, because when I got the ones on the app that I just showed you before the show.
Oh, I forgot you were waiting for an extra. Right, okay.
Right, the pair that I bought on the app that are impossible to get. I was lucky I got them on the app, but I realized after the thing went through that my old address was on the app, so they were sending it to my old address. And I got so stressed out, and I called UPS, and I was hold it at the center, blah blah blah. And when I talked to UPS, I was what do I need to bring to the center? And they're your photo ID. And I was yeah, but my photo ID doesn't have the address that's on the package. That's why I'm leaving it at the center. And he was oh, hold on. And then I waited on hold for 5 minutes, and then he got back, and he was okay, yeah, you can just pick them up at the center. And I was yeah, right, but what do I need to bring to the center so I can prove that that's my package?
Some talent.
Why would I need to bring talent to the UPS?
They would know who you are. They would know you're Sam Roberts.
I love when Voss takes a bomb and then he shifts it into a compliment.
It's the worst.
It's the best.
He really is.
People don't know. That's why
they do know, and they can't see that your buttons are all buttoned, and it's enraging.
It's not enraging.
It's awful.
I think you look cool.
I do it because he thinks it looks cool.
I think it looks cool. But so the guy goes yeah, well, all the UPS centers are different, so I don't know. And it's oh, well.
You got to find out his name. When they tell you that, you got to go, "What's your name, sir?" And then take the name of the person you spoke to. Always take the name.
He was speaking.
Yeah, because when you ask their name, you just...
It means something. They know that they're now accountable for what they say to you.
A lot of times they won't give you their last name.
I don't ask for the last name, just the first name. Frank in the call center in Houston.
So Sam's standing there with ID, not getting his shoes, going, "John said I
spoke to John. Do you know?
Told me.
Is he here?
Where's John?"
Those sneakers, people, well, not the ones he got. They weren't in the store. But the ones that come out, people will stand online hours before to get them.
Yeah,
what happened?
You watch fights.
Yeah,
so
suspenseful.
I go and I was oh, fuck, because I realized I was just getting the runaround. And I also knew I was talking to a man who may not have been located in the United States of America. So I figured that this wasn't going to be a thing that this operator at the call center was going to help me with.
They might have farmed out their calling system to other places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shocking.
And so I I spent all Thanksgiving thinking about it, and I printed out the email from Nike. I got my ID. I found a piece of mail that had a forwarding address on it. So it had my old address with a sticker on it that forwarded to my new address. I had all this stuff ready to go. And then I also brought my wife and kid to the call center.
And
I mean, not to the UPS center. Because I figured that, if I was come on, the longer I waited for it, maybe the kid would start crying. And then they'd be
he could say, "Our baby needs to sleep in one of these shoes."
Right.
Baby's crying inside. Go ahead.
Right. So maybe they'd be okay, we just want to speed this process along. Just give him the package. He's got all this stuff.
What a piece of shit.
What do you mean?
And sometimes, what did you poke him with a tack so he cried? And I pinched him till he cried.
Right. And so I had all this ready, and we went to the UPS fulfillment center. And I was hey, waited online. And then I was hey, I have this package. I accidentally had it sent to my old address, but I had it. And there was a tracking number. And I was oh, it's T0. And I was oh, T01. And I just read the tracking number to him. And he looks it up. He goes to the back. He picks up the package. He scans it in. He's here you go. He didn't ask me for ID. Nothing.
Nothing.
He
Let
was
me
just
ask
like, here. It was easy.
Why did you need the new address? Why didn't you just if everything you had, if they had the old address,
Right.
and you had stuff with the old address, who cares where it's going? Why don't you say you pick up the package?
You mean, why did I tell him that when I got
meaning,
there?
no. But once you got there, you didn't even need it. You could just say, "Oh yeah, this is my address. I'm picking it up." Like I wanted to pick it up now. Like who gives a fuck about the new address? Didn't even matter.
No, but it was, I guess it just
You
happened to
injected
have-
that. You probably didn't need to.
No.
You didn't bring your parents?
No.
Just your wife and kid.
Just the wife and kid. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
kid would cry.
Yeah, because I figured that, like, worst case scenario, I could argue long enough that the kid would start, like, wanting, he'd at least, you know, he'd want to go home. He
And
wouldn't
you
want
think
to be
they might
there
want to give you the
anymore.
package so they
And
wouldn't hear the baby crying?
Of course. Who wants to deal with a crying baby?
Yeah, it's good.
But
That's
then
what you get for updating your ID with your new address on it.
I never updated the ID with the old address on it.
Oh, you didn't?
It's from the before, yeah.
No, he just knows that he lives in a new place. The whole new address thing didn't mean
Yeah,
that
it
you
doesn't
entered that.
matter.
What do you mean?
You didn't even have to like once they were going to hold it at the center. You didn't have to tell them about the new address.
You just have to
No, I
prove
didn't.
you just have to prove you lived in the old address.
Right. I just had to have some mail with the old address.
Yeah, and
but I
you-
didn't need any of it. I just showed up and I was like, here's the tracking number. And they were like, here's your package.
Well, I
it
wish
was
it-
really easy.
But how come you're not wearing your sneakers? I'd wear my new sneakers. I'd show them off.
No,
Wouldn't you,
shirt-
Doug?
shirt
yeah, but
one.
you're making, I mean, tons of money. If I remember correctly, for your last special, you bought like
I bought Yeezys.
10 pairs of Yeezys
I
or
did.
something like
I bought
that.
10 pairs of Yeezys online to get the right pair.
You didn't buy 10 pairs.
I did so. I'm
you
wearing
did.
Yeezys in my new special. I'm wearing Yeezys.
If you watch the Netflix special, Jim is wearing Yeezys.
Bring him in,
I
Travis.
can't- I
Travis,
can't do that. But
Travis, no, he doesn't have Netflix.
Yeah,
Travis,
exactly.
what size? What size Yeezys?
Easy.
What are they called?
Yeezys are called, but you're asking what size. The
said
Yeezys. is
Yeezys.
right. I think they're 8s.
yeah.
Yeah, I
But you
think
had,
so.
You
you
don't
had,
have an 8.5?
No. Oh, Travis is going to get them.
you had a ton of, oh, you left some here?
Yeah, I actually had a couple pairs I left here. The one I wore in the special I have at home, but the other
I'll
ones I
buy
just
a
gave away.
pair from you.
Okay, we'll see what those are your
fits.
size. They're Yeezys.
How much did you want to, how much would you pay for Yeezys?
50.
They're just like the,
50, 75 bucks.
so,
Do you have a 9.5?
No, I think just 8s or 8.5s.
Damn.
I
For
think.
athletes, though.
Oh.
Yeezys are for athletes.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
That wrap.
yeah. I'm glad. I still forgot that I still had a pair here. If you want to buy them, I'll sell them to you. I'm not going to wear them. I think they all didn't fit. I didn't know exactly what size I was, and I was in a kind of a crunch. And
Right. And I think you got a couple different, like, what matches with what.
yeah, he'll bring
terms
them in.
of the
Right?
design.
It's a,
Do you think you're going to have to haggle with Voss, or do you think he'll just accept your first price?
no, I mean, I'm not going to haggle with him. I'll give him. I'm
He's
going
a
to
friend.
sell him for higher than I paid for him, but I'm not going to.
Right.
I'm not going to take.
So how much are we talking?
I don't know. I don't remember how much I paid for them. Here's the new. Are these even open, Travis?
We opened them.
We opened them.
Just
Yeah,
to check
let-
them.
Yeah, let Voss look at them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are actually nice too, and they've gone up in value.
They're like genie shoes.
They're unworn.
They look like.
We refer to those as dead stocked.
What does that mean?
It just means that, like, unworn, you basically get them out. They're what you would get from a shoe store when they first came out. They're totally dead
okay.
stock. Do they fit?
I don't think so.
No.
He's trying to squeeze.
No.
Rich is trying to squeeze into
What
them.
size feet do you have?
Get in there.
Two? What, yeah, little baby shoes.
Rich is trying to squeeze.
8.5 to 9.
8.5 to 9.
Yeah, so 8's probably going to be a little tight.
Yeah.
Are those 8s?
Rich is trying to squeeze into them.
God, I just pulled my muscle.
How do you get hurt putting shoes on? You really should hang yourself. Who the fuck is hurt putting shoes on?
Rich is grabbing his bicep.
He hurt his bicep putting on a pair of Yeezys. Fucking creep.
I mean, they look good. If you could get them on.
Yeah, but just don't walk in them.
Yeah, he's got the cool. Rich has a cool
Stay
polo
on
shirt
tippy
on.
toes.
How much do they sell for Yeezys? I don't even know.
I mean-
I paid a lot for these.
You can go to StockX.com.
How much are Yeezy in StockX.com?
That's the site that I rely on.
I'll give them to Voss for less. Obviously, I'm not going to sell them.
Tight there.
Too bad.
Man, God, they're too tight.
You could squeeze into them, dude. Just wear them on stage. Like, you don't even have to walk around in them.
I might still have another pair. You're 8.5. You're probably bigger than me. I might have one more pair at home. There's a couple. I threw a couple. No, I didn't throw them out.
You want me to sell these online for you?
Yeah. Why not?
No, I can't.
I'll give you half it. I don't give a fuck. They just sit in the office.
You know what? Do people buy these things?
Yes.
Those ones
Yeah.
right there?
Yeezys? Yeah.
There they are. They're $1,000 right now.
Yeah, and they're going to go up now that people know they were tried on by Rich Voss.
True that.
True that.
You sell them online, Rich. I'll give you half the money because right now they're sitting in the office.
Let me think about it.
I would. I would.
Yeah. What the fuck? I mean, obviously, I
What
forgot
would
there
I
was.
sell them for?
It
Whatever
says
you
they
want.
go from $850 to $2,500.
You could honestly, if you don't want to go through all the trouble of selling them online, there are places in the city that are like consignment.
I'm not walking in with sneakers. I just can't. Sam told me I should walk into a place with these sneakers and sell them.
I sold 3 pairs that I wanted to dump because I wasn't wearing them.
Did you sell 'em? Where'd you
New
sell 'em?
Brunswick.
If they're new,
I broke even.
if they're new and those are new, you can sell them because you're thinking about.
I'm not
Rich
walking
going-
into a store with
Yeah.
sneakers like it's like you've been doing stand up for 30 years and you're trying to walk and sell sneakers.
Dude, you can get a lot of money.
I know.
This
If
place
you
right
do
here.
it, Rich, I'll give you half. I will give you half.
If you go to like Stadium Goods or
Right here, Cop First Drop.
What's that? What's that for?
It's a place I go to. What they do is they'll buy like Yeezys or Supreme stuff, and then they'll resell it. But yeah, see, like they have Yeezys here.
How
can
much
get-
do these originally cost?
I don't remember. I bought a bunch of them and I had I
Might be
had
about
money.
$200.
200.
Is that what I paid for them? I don't even remember. I bought like 4 or 5 pairs because I didn't know what
You were
size
kind
it was.
of in a panic.
Because I was shooting like a week later, so I just bought them so I'd have the pair to wear.
Yeah, if you go to one of the top sneaker stores in New York, like Stadium Goods or Flight Club, they have like connected to the store.
I bet if I put a shoe tree in it, it'll stretch, right?
A shoe tree will stretch it. Yeah,
A
if you,
shoe tree
if you
might-
do that to wear a pair of sneakers, I won't talk to you.
I'll be doing it tomorrow. Hold on, Bonnie's calling.
Yeah, what are you taking a phone call for?
Why would
We're
you
trying
take
to-
It might be emergency.
It's not emergency
probably
with an
not-
M.
It might be emergency.
What? I'm on the radio.
Just dropping the first letters of words today. Get some Yeezys.
She's an emerging artist.
Congratulated me
Congratulations on what?
that I'm on radio.
That's great.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Hello?
Which it's
She congratulated you. That's more than people did for her when you. I was gonna say when she married you, people didn't congratulate her, but I realized I was tripping on my eagerness.
Her nickname was named after these sneakers.
Her nickname was after the sneakers. What was that?
Easy.
Get it? No, I didn't get it.
I got it.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah,
Sam liked it.
It was good.
So what are the stores, Sam? I know what they
Sam
are.
and I connect a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Either Stadium Goods or Flight
Where are
Club.
those?
Stadium Goods is down towards the Soho area.
Are
I
these
don't-
all like hip hop culture? Like is that kind of what makes
sneaker
these?
culture? Is
'cause I don't
almost-
get it.
Sneaker culture is almost a culture in and of itself.
No, I
but
mean
yeah.
stuff like this fucking Supreme. I'm so out of it. Not that anybody looks at me and
That's,
thinks I know how to dress.
streetwear culture.
Okay, Doug, do you get any of this or no?
No, in Los Angeles, in the Fairfax district, there's like a
Yeah.
couple different places that there's lines down the block all the time.
It's
Like
interesting.
it is, there's constantly a new shoe
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
worth lining up for.
I've
or
seen
like,
them.
Or like they're on Fairfax. That's where the 100 store is, and they like cross promote with other brands. Like on the last Friday the 13th, they made a line of like T-shirts and hoodies that were Friday the 13th, just based on the movie, and they just sold out instantly.
I should
Really?
pretend there's sneakers at my shows.
You what?
Pretend I'm selling sneakers at my shows to get some lines outside. Get it?
No, yeah. I mean, that was like,
Sneakers at my shows has way too many S's in it.
Yeah, it
For
does.
me, for a slobbering Jew bag.
That's the name of your new CD. It's Slobbering Jew Bag.
Maybe I'll do that.
Slobbering Jew Bag.
6.
Oh
yeah.
my God! Yeah, I'll give you half whatever you got.
I gotta figure it out, 'cause I
I'm not
don't
going to
know.
walk in and do it.
I gotta
I'll bet
figure
you
out-
can get, if you today cash from a store like that, you could probably get like $600 at least.
See, the
for
only
them.
thing
They're
is with
unworn.
these, there's
That's
no,
why.
There's
They're-
no receipt or anything.
They don't give a
That's
fuck
fine.
about
They
a
know-
receipt.
What they do, they check them. Like they know exactly how to check them. They
They'll
know
just-
how to check if
they
they're
don't care
real
about a
or not.
receipt.
They don't need a receipt.
Yeah, they don't care about
And
a
they can
fucking
tell
receipt.
they've never been worn.
Yeah, of course.
100%.
They're brand new.
100%.
They're literally brand new, dude.
There's a place in New Brunswick that buys them.
Yeah,
I'll see.
you could.
What? Did I say that already?
Well, yeah, no, yeah, you
Yes,
said
you
it, but
did.
you could
Twice.
probably get more for these spots in the city because
No, you're not going to get more in the city than in
they
New-
upcharge like crazy.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah,
There's a
bet you
place in New Brunswick. It's called Standing Outside the, what's the name of the club? there? The Stress Factory.
Tom McCann. Go to Tom McCann and try to sell them.
That took a little long too.
I know it is.
Because in New
Is that a
Brunswick,
new documentary?
in New Brunswick, they won't sell them for for quite as much money, so we won't be able to buy them for quite as
that's
much money.
so untrue.
I also think in the city they're fucking more likely to get a pair of sneakers without a receipt and not give a shit.
Right,
Do you
because
think
they
I-
know they're
they
the
don't
experts.
care.
I
Yeah.
could probably trade D's for those new 11s coming out.
It would be.
Yay.
It would be. We're laughing. I don't know. I'm smiling because I love the idea of you going in and negotiating
And
with,
trying
like,
to
the shoe place.
negotiate.
Like, that's
What's
fine.
My friend bought them for a special. He never wore them. They
Right.
don't care.
100 people
They
in
don't
line
care.
behind you, and you're standing there going, I want to trade.
I want Voss to go to like the next big like shoe launch and like go to the cash register and instead of trying to pay for it, be like, I got these Yeezys
I want to
here.
trade him
Is
in,
that what
sir.
you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I dumped some Space Jams and some other.
You have this, the 11s, right?
Yeah,
Right, aren't
because I
Space
had
Jams
3
11s?
pairs, so but I didn't make any money. I broke even.
Well, you could have made money, probably.
Well, I
Yeah.
just didn't. I had 3 pairs. I got too many sneakers at home. So.
I got one pair. I wish I would have had more. If I had more than one pair that fit me, because I save everything I wear in a special. It's
Right.
just stupid. It's like
Yeah.
one pair of clothes I save. If I had more than one pair that fit me, I'd wear them. But I only have the one pair that actually was my right size. I wore for the
I
shoot.
save everything from TV. The stuff I wore at evening at the Improv.
Wish it was a noose.
See, there
Cement shoes.
Do you think I could like?
on eBay, used. That's used. They're going for $650
For
worn.
that pair?
For $650,
yeah.
same
Then
thing.
how did you get them for like?
I think I bought them. They were kind of new, and I bought them. With the retail when they first come out is never that much. It's always the resale.
It
that
might have
cost-
been. It might have been more than 200.
It was a lot of money for a bunch. I bought a
Yeah.
bunch, but I bought also 12 pairs of pants, like 6 different colors, 2 of each. I went crazy not knowing, so I was so fucking late buying clothes for the
Do
special.
you think I would be able to sell these December 8th and 9th at the Velveeta Room in Austin?
Sure, I mean, if one of those 2 people want to buy something.
Whoa! When I worked, they curtain off the first row.
Rich sneezes and he gets boogers on the curtain. It's a close curtain, folks. Yeah,
Curtain's near.
curtain's near. Tuesday. Delay.
Hey,
It's a close curtain.
just another Monday on the Jim Norton and
Sims.
Sam Roberts show.
It
Yeah.
doesn't even feel like Monday. It feels like Friday. There's so much great energy here.
I was walking by the Gramercy last night. Some guy's talking to me with my fucking headphones on. He's like, "You going to do Doug Benson show?" I'm like, "No, I was just walking by. I had to go around because there was a big line outside of your show."
Yeah, people get excited when they figure out who's going to be on.
Oh yeah, because you always do surprise guests for Doug Loves Movies.
Try to keep it a
Are
surprise.
you there tonight too? Someone said, "Yeah, he's there Sunday." Some guy just gave me your schedule as I'm walking to eat.
I just
Trying to
saw-
get you to do. He's trying to book you.
Yeah, I was just walking with headphones.
No, I'm walking.
And some maniac who knows me, who heard me on the Joe Rogan show. Thank you if you're listening. Stops me. "You're a comedian. I heard you on Rogan." I'm literally in the middle of the street. I'm on 23rd and Park, and this guy is just talking to me, and he's like, "That joke you did." I'm like, "Dude, this is a car waiting to turn." This fucking lunatic is just talking to me.
That's awesome. How big Rogan's podcast is. That there are people who don't know that you're a comedian. That like that's the first time they've ever heard.
People
of Jim
come to
Norton.
see me in
of
live that
people.
don't know
Is that right? Is that more than I think?
I saw a great movie the other night, The Glass Castle, with Woody Harrelson. Great movie. I'm just putting that out
I've
there.
never hated anyone more.
Why we're talking now? We're talking movies.
Yeah, but you're talking like Doug is like oh, we have the movie critic Doug Benson in
Yeah.
No,
studio.
I was
He's trying to make a movie that, no, you're trying to name a movie that you think
I
Doug
was
will think is a
talking to
smart
you. I was
movie.
just seeing if
Shut
he
up.
was awake.
Fake. You wanted Doug to just go like, "Oh, that's an obscure
No,
one."
he
You
did
know
not
that
at
one?
all.
You're not
Because-
a movie expert.
Great
because
movie.
You're not a movie file.
He considers Doug is not just a comedian who really likes movies. He is a film. He's a cinephile.
Travis, what did you say?
It has 50% on Rotten Tomatoes.
50% on front.
So is that technically?
The fuck you talking?
It's not rotten yet, right?
No, that's rotten. You got to get up to 60 to get fresh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's like it's like high school.
What's it about?
Okay, so it is. It's rotten.
Have you seen it, Doug?
Nuh-uh.
Woody Harrelson.
It's
about
Woody
him?
Harrelson.
No, he
Biopic?
starts. He never fails.
What?
If you want to see a good Woody Harrelson, see Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I've heard that's good.
He's terrific in it. So Sam Rockwell and Francis McDormand's pretty amazing in it.
You know what Woody Harrelson was just good in? The Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Yeah, he was good.
She gave a speech while shaving his head.
Right.
That's the ultimate multitasking.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to make a speech, but my head needs to be shaved.
You thought that was cool. You should have seen what he did in that glass castle of his.
Wait, were you? Was he shaving it with a razor, or was it like a buzzer?
Like a razor.
Oh, okay.
With
Nope.
shaving cream on his head.
It was awesome.
No, but I was saying you could do more.
Awesome.
I was more impressed if he was doing his hair, because then you have one take.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do you have to shoot it 6 months later?
Yeah.
No, he was like doing it with a razor.
Okay.
And he was talking to it was like a military speech, and he was talking to his army. But he,
And it's the top of his head. Like, that's not easy to shave.
No, I know.
Casually.
It was awesome.
I was at I think it was last week or whatever. I was in Bennington show, and fucking Gary Oldman came in.
Yeah, we've had him on.
You've had him on?
About 3 times.
Get out of here.
Yes.
It's like the Steve
How
Harris
fucking
story.
He's amazing.
Were you not starstruck?
Of course, I love him.
It just
It was weird. We were kind of mutually fans, so it was,
was he the one? Oh.
I just thought it was so funny that you were like really bringing something up. Like
Yeah.
this
I was just so
cool.
excited.
And
Yeah, we love Gary.
Jim just came back with like a typical like older brother, like who cares? Like just completely.
But I wasn't even being a dick. I was just like, I love him too. I think he's amazing, and we've had him. I was just saying he's a fun guy to talk to.
Yeah.
I was just starstruck.
Yeah, I was too the first time, sure.
3 times.
At least.
They say
Yeah.
he's going to straight up win the Oscar for this new movie,
Yeah.
Darkest Hour.
I'm a little tired of Churchill. Can we stop?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
saw it, right?
I didn't see the movie, but
No,
I mean,
the whole royal family show on Netflix. You saw
it
the
was
Crown.
amazing. But part 2's coming out this season 2.
Oh
Is
wait,
that
Yeah,
focusing
'cause,
on the?
Lithgow was Churchill, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was great. But now they're going to do like later in her life, so Churchill is long in the ground.
is that
Right.
a good series on Netflix?
It's amazing.
Crown?
It's amazing.
It got
What's it
higher than
called?
50%.
Did you see Punisher?
No,
I haven't seen any of it yet, but I want to because John Bernthal's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
So what is that? Sorry, Sam. What is that fucking? I want to see what that Glass Castles is about. We had the
It's
trailer.
a good movie.
Shut up.
Rich
Yeah,
liked
what
it a
happens
lot.
in it?
I don't.
Doug,
like
don't
to
you
go.
see like every movie pretty much?
I
Like,
see a lot of movies, but I've grown to skip ones that don't look like they'll be good.
You ever see The Godfather?
I walked out of Justice League. I couldn't handle it.
I've heard it wasn't great.
it was not good.
I could not handle it.
I didn't want to say anything when the guy was in here.
Yeah.
But like now that it's had its opening weekend and it bombed, it was very bad.
Did it bomb?
Yeah, it did. It didn't do well. They're going to lose a lot of money because the movie's not good.
Oh.
It's like a ridiculous like cheese ball over the top CGI fest. I just did not enjoy it
once
at all.
between advertising and the production budget, they spent like $600 million, and it's probably going to make maybe 200 domestically.
Can you
if they're
imagine
lucky.
losing? I mean, worldwide, what will it make? Like 450 maybe?
Probably.
Imagine losing $100 million on a fucking movie about superheroes.
Especially when you have Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman and
Hulk.
Yeah,
No,
you go.
forgot.
Isn't
Not
Thor
Hulk.
out?
Hulk, no Hulk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
No,
he's
you're
not
in a
in
different
that one.
universe completely.
So did DC and Marvel ever cross over?
No.
That'd be a great movie. They just split it 50-50. Why don't they both stop being cunts?
Well, actually,
Cross over.
Well, because
Marvel
Marvel's
movies are
doing
so much better.
Oh,
so
they are?
it would be bad of them to sign up with DC at this point.
at this point, DC has Wonder Woman, and that's it.
Superman no one cares about. We're all a little tired of him. We're all a little tired of fucking Batman.
Ben Affleck's Batman does not work.
Is
And
it
in this-
good?
in this Justice League movie, Ben Affleck was like the biggest pussy in the world because like Batman is now surrounded by Aquaman and Wonder Woman and the Flash and Superman and all these people that have like real
amazing
superpowers.
powers, and he's just like, I'm rich.
He can't do shit. He's like, hey, who wants to go in my car? And the Flash is like, no, I'll just run.
He's
Yeah.
really Ben Affleck's really sleepy in this one. Like he's really like
Yeah.
barely registering. It's like, why didn't they get Bruce Willis if they're gonna get somebody who's not even gonna try?
He's all bulky. He looks like Fat Batman. It looks like he's just like a big fat Batman that they put muscles on the suit, you know?
How's Wonder Woman? She's good.
Wonder Woman's amazing.
Yeah,
was a
Gal
good-
Gadot.
Yeah,
right?
she's good.
I have such a crush on her.
I never saw the movie.
It was
She's
good.
just standing around in a group most of the time in this one. Like her movie was better.
Her movie's way better.
I don't understand. Like these the Punisher is Marvel, but he's not really a superhero. He's just a fucking vigilante. I mean, I thought it was all superheroes in these.
Well,
in
there
these
could be
movies.
comic books about different things, Rich.
It's a comic book movie.
I'm sorry.
The Walking Dead, they're not superheroes.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
comic
that's
books
a
about
comic book.
Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Is there?
No.
I don't know. I don't
No,
read
Jim was just
comic
bringing
books.
up shows. Next, he was going to say 8 is enough.
Yeah, exactly. Which in your mind is never accurate.
When I was a kid, I read every issue of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I was a big Wire comic book fan.
That would be
Omar
a
with
good
the
comic
cape.
book.
The Sopranos was more of a graphic novel. Than
Yeah,
a
it was,
comic
yeah, it
book.
really was. Carmelo! She's flirting with Furio. Ooh, what's going to happen next week?
Pow!
She's so fucking hot. Look at her.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty.
amazing.
It's Godot.
It is,
Gal
right?
Gadot?
Yeah.
Is it?
'Cause
I
it's not
just
French, it's
finally
Israeli,
learned that.
right?
She's been a thing for years.
Yeah.
I finally learned Godot.
I'd smooch with her.
Right?
Yeah, I have a crush on her.
Yeah, she probably has a boyfriend.
She's
Yeah, but she probably isn't happy with him.
Why wouldn't she be? He's probably in good shape, good abs.
Yeah, but probably he doesn't understand her like some people would. Like, she
yeah.
probably just wants like a good guy that she can have a conversation with.
That's
right?
true. I'd probably be really good to her.
No, she wouldn't like you. I
She's
don't
looking
would.
for a Brett Ratner type.
Boy, she fucking mushed him out of that
yeah,
franchise.
she did.
Oh yeah,
Mush.
yeah, he's Gonski.
She mushed him. I wonder if he's still getting the money though.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He is,
I
right?
bet you.
Are they allowed to just push you out? Like they took Harvey Weinstein off all these things, or Louis? They took off all these production things. They're like, he's not getting any proceeds. Is there a fucking clause that like if you do something they don't like or whatever it is,
there
they
must
can
be a morals clause.
they won't have to pay you on it?
Yeah,
Holy
I think
shit,
it's
is she
more like
fucking hot.
I
She's
think it's
great.
more like she's calling him out on, in front of everybody, so everybody else at the studio and everybody else at DC has to just go do what she wants.
She
Yeah.
is fucking hot. How old is she? I'm gonna guess 28.
Yeah, probably in that
Somewhere
range.
around
I want to make love to her.
32.
Oh, perfect day. I usually don't go for over.
No,
30.
you don't. You don't like women over 30.
That's older than I normally do, but I would date her. Is she married?
She's from Israel.
Yes, I know. She's
We
Jewish.
just said
I
she's
didn't know that.
Israeli.
No, you
Is
didn't.
that her right there?
I
no.
said Godot is.
Wait, is that her?
Israeli,
I don't
not
listen to
French.
you.
She looks
Oh,
much
I
better.
understand.
That hairdo is fucking horrible.
Yeah. No,
I
she got a
wish-
good makeover when she came over here.
She looks much better now. That hairdo
Started doing
stinks.
Fast and Furious movies.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
fucking
where she
19.
started.
That's like a fucking Top Gun hairdo.
She looks like the head of the NAACP in that. Get it?
Your lack of faith in your ability to say those words without tripping really fouled up your
You
joke.
know, but it was
Tough
good.
initials, right?
Yeah, she looks like the head of the NAACP in that shit.
Somebody called the ASPCA.
Hey, who's
Yeah,
that
she's
guy
really
she's,
cute.
she's making out with above that?
I don't like that. She's
Yeah.
fucking lovely.
No, he's in the images. You're just there.
Where's
That dude right there.
Who's that? It's probably some red carpet thing.
I think it's probably just one of her
Oh,
co-stars.
it's her husband.
Oh, they don't look like they're in
She
love
married?
though.
That guy looks so gay.
Yeah, it looks like Sting from the side. Fuck, she's married.
I think she'll probably get divorced.
For you,
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Who's her husband?
when she finds out you got those new 10s,
Oh, they
Oh
she has
yeah,
two kids.
when she finds out I got those sneakers from UPS, no problem.
I'm telling you, you'll close the deal in a second.
She has
right
two
there.
kids. I'm immediately done. Good for her. God bless. Goodbye.
I wouldn't mind.
No, I would care.
We can start
Troy,
a-
would you fuck her?
Oh, in a second.
We can start a Brady Bunch like family together.
Hopefully, you'll have the same ending.
Wait a minute.
You'd fuck her in a second. Why don't you romance her a little bit?
Exactly. That's what she wants. She wants romance. I would wear my new shoes for her.
Yes, and you
Yep.
would have sex naked with your shoes on,
If that's,
right?
yeah, I would. Yes, I would.
I'm gonna get some of these new shoes and just wear them. I want to buy a nice pair and just wear them.
If you're
not-
Step in puddles.
Nah, I try to be nice to them, but I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy.
you pay like $1,800.
Yeah, why not? Just to annoy people.
Yeah.
I would.
That's
Would it annoy you if I was wearing my $1,800 shoes and I had like scuff stuff on the side?
yeah, but on another level, that's pretty fucking baller to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy these $1,800 shoes just to wear them, just
Yeah,
to
why
kick
not?
dirt in them.
I wear them, sure.
That's pretty. Yeah,
I don't know if they're comfy enough to work out in, but if they are, take them to the gym. Look at these. Look at my fucking
yeah, your shoes suck.
my New Balance. These are fucking hot shoes.
Yeah, I guess you could spend a ton of money on sneakers because you've saved so much money on sneakers over the years.
Yeah, I don't care.
Your little
Right.
ankle socks.
Yeah, what's wrong with ankle socks?
Please, in the summer you wear them. You don't wear them now.
Who cares? I got nice ankles.
No, you don't.
Sure I do.
Actually, they're not bad.
I like them.
There's nothing wrong with my socks.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving, a good tea giving with the Wrens?
Yeah, no, I didn't see my rents. I went up staying in the city. I went to see my friend. I was actually home pretty early because I had to fly to San Francisco the next day.
Oh, I see.
So I went, I ate, and I packed, and then just went to bed. I had to get up. I had to at 5 a.m. pickup.
Was the food good?
It was great.
You ate a lot?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? To someone's house?
Yeah, I went to see a friend. And then I wound up...
Male, female, male, female.
It was a female. But there was people there. It wasn't a
Oh,
romantic
okay. Like a
engagement.
party.
Right.
Yeah, kind of. Not even.
It's a Thanksgiving gathering.
Yeah.
How many people?
12.
Wow.
Not many. Why? Where'd you go?
We went out to dinner. We don't.
Oh, you went out?
Yeah.
Did you have your kids with you?
Yeah, just one. The other two.
They all sat around and watched The Glass Castle on an iPad.
Yes, we did.
Well, we didn't see the trailer for that.
They turned the headphones way up and just put the earpieces out.
They weren't even headphones, they were earbuds. I wanted to just see a moment of this fucking...
It's a great movie. And where
Shut
did
up.
you get high on Thanksgiving?
My mom's house.
We'd have to be out of our minds to trade places.
Hey, that's Woody Harrelson.
Well, hold on, pause.
Woody Harrelson in a crazy wig.
I'm going to tell you what. You can trash this. I guarantee if you watch it, you'll like it.
It's Woody Harrelson.
50%. It's rotten on Rotten
It's gonna
Tomatoes.
stink, Rich.
You
Yeah,
can't
because
guarantee that people will like it.
I can.
It's 50%.
It's not good.
Yeah, good. That gets you in the Hall of Fame, stupid.
Let's just hear. Maybe it is good.
Stupid.
They pull off.
Jim, do you find his wig distracting?
Yeah.
You learn from living. Pack yourself a toothbrush,
Love the song.
yourself a favorite flower.
Ross thinks he has depth, doesn't
He really does.
I think what?
That you have depth?
Be ashamed of us just because we choose a different lifestyle than you. When did you lose yourself?
Oh, I saw the trailer for
What the
this.
fuck is this?
Naomi Watts pretending to be skanky.
There's people with money that move into this broke house and decide to live off the
They
land.
have no money.
Into a new
Oh.
town every time you lose a job.
You know, all this running around.
Yeah, he's just a dad with no money trying to keep his family together.
Oh, that's nice. Like somebody else we know. Shut up.
Is that what it was?
Of course it is. From one flop to another. This was a wonderful film.
This is based on a true story.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm sure it
They're
is.
poor
I know.
people.
Rich Voss's story. This stinks, by the way.
It's based on hair Woody Harrelson had 20 years ago.
Glass castles because he can't afford curtains because he's broke. This is terrible.
Yes, I am.
Why wouldn't they make him bald when he gets older?
No, I know, it's a
Why would
perfect
they
head of
just-
hair.
They just put another old man wig on
Yeah,
him
they
when he gets
sprinkled
older.
white shit in his
Because
hairdo. This sucks.
Based on a true story, that guy wasn't bald.
Why don't they think that?
I know it's 40 years later. The kids are the same age. This is horrible.
No, it goes back and
Shut
forth.
up. I know.
We were drowning.
Have
Sorry.
people call in that saw it.
50% will like it.
No
and 50%.
one's gonna call in
Yeah,
that
nobody
saw it.
saw
No
it.
one's
By the
gonna
way,
call in.
can you go back, Troy? Can you go back like right there? Watch Woody Harrelson's fucking run. He runs like the daughter in Taken. No, wait, watch when he's running after
Okay.
this. Well, that's good stuff.
With his arms swinging about.
Flailing. The car.
Your job to protect us.
Yeah.
You have a right to be.
You see,
I know you
Jim,
have.
what you don't understand is he took them place to place because the family had no money growing up.
Oh.
And one daughter ends up being a well-to-do socialite, and the other daughter ends up being kind of a wreck.
That's wrong. You're half right.
One of them's a wreck.
Wow, this is good.
One of
not
them's
a wreck.
well-to-do.
She's
She
not a wreck.
can't even comb her fucking hair.
No, as kids, they're a wreck.
It's awful. The Glass
No.
Castle stinks.
It's terrible.
It's my
isn't it?
favorite movie this week, of the week.
Okay.
I'm glad
And
that-
no one else was pretty
You
good.
like that he did the punchline, my favorite movie this week, and then he added
Yes,
of the week just
of the
to make
week.
sure.
Yeah, so you know.
Right.
Somebody has a question here, and I
So you know.
Bill in L.A. Sorry, guys. Bill in L.A. What do you want to ask about Louis getting paid?
I love it.
Yeah, just a little confused. I was hoping maybe you would have expanded upon it. Do producers or directors have moral clauses where if you do something like what Louis did, they can just decide to not pay you?
Well, that's what I was asking. I don't know, but they said that there was no financial. I think FX whatever said that he's not attached to it in any of these ways or financial. I remember reading something financial, and it surprised me. That's why I remember it. I just don't remember, of course, the context. Why would I, as a fucking broadcaster? But I did forget the context of it. But it was something he wasn't getting paid, and they may have a morals clause. I don't know how that works, or maybe they buy you out and it's done. I just don't know. That's why I
think
kind of
he's-
threw it
They
out,
might
not
just buy
knowing.
him out.
I think he's
Yeah,
cut off
thanks,
in the
Bill.
sense that if they don't show the show anymore, there's no more income being generated by
But
the
Pam
show.
Adlon's show
show.
is still on,
Yeah.
and also Zach's show is still on. So they said he's not going to be involved with those at all. And
But
I think
he'll
they,
probably get money.
I thought I read financially he wasn't either, and that was a surprise. I didn't realize they could do that.
Yeah,
but sometimes
unless
people
maybe
tell
he
you-
agreed to it or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes people tell you misleading things. Like I had this buddy that was like, "You got to see the Glass House. It's this amazing
Glass
movie."
Castle. Like, is the Glass House any good?
I don't know what the movie's called.
Oh, you probably saw the wrong
Yeah.
movie.
Get
That's
it right,
probably what it was.
glasshole.
Yeah.
The Glass Castle looked terrible.
Actually,
You'll
it
like
did.
it. It's a
That
very
fucking
good one.
awful music. Pack your toothbrush.
Know what else I like this week?
Cock.
That's every week. But the Hitman's Bodyguard was fun.
Was it actually any good?
It was kind of fun. Yeah, Samuel Jackson's great.
I've had enough of him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see it. It just seems like
Why are you doing that? Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
these motherfucking bodyguards are these motherfucking hitmen.
No.
Yeah, I don't want to see that movie.
No,
wasn't bad.
does it? Doug, did you see it? I have no desire to see this shit.
You didn't see this movie?
Nuh-uh.
In a dangerous world.
This was supposed to be a big summer movie, and then it made no money.
I really like both of these guys, but
Just feels like a rehash
you
of
know,
everything they've ever
just
done.
looks like wacky banter for the entire time.
Is that accurate, Rich?
No, it wasn't bad for at home. Like
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
went to the
I'd
movies,
watch it at home,
if I went
yeah.
to the movies, I would have been, you know.
But then you had to rent it at home,
Who's this?
right? That's Ryan Reynolds. Second best Ryan. Ryan Gosling's better.
Just gotta find a more intelligent way.
Interesting.
Oh, well, Thanksgiving night we went to the movies.
What'd you see?
What did you see?
I don't know. the name.
Motherfucker.
Was not
did
the boy with the disformed face?
A wonder.
It's called the
Yeah.
Voss story.
That's not
Well,
nice.
that's two Voss stories.
That's right.
That's not nice. Wonder? I don't know anything about
It's
that
supposed to
movie.
be good.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, it's
Really
it's
good.
really. If you look at the trailer, Jim, you're going to pass entirely on this thing because it's about
Yeah.
a kid with a deformed face.
Oh, I
Do you think I'm going to pass on that?
Trying to fit in.
I'm not passing on that.
All right, well, let's have a look.
Kidding me? I'm going to put a laugh track in it. Let me see it.
I've seen the trailer for this. Yes.
good. It's a
Doesn't
good movie.
seem like you would enjoy it, Jim.
Why not?
Well, because look
Fucking
at this
hilarious.
kid.
They all pick on the Progeria kid because he wears that dumb helmet.
Of course he would. I think he's a stormtrooper.
You think he's confused?
Yeah. His fucking hat's distracting. Julia
Like,
Roberts.
my mother's beautiful, and I look like this.
Exactly.
I love that. Yeah, they got Owen Wilson and Julia Roberts, and they put them together, and this is what came out.
Yeah.
And the kids. I mean, I guess he got Owen Wilson's nose.
He's not even that bad looking. He says, oh, he's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
he is. The longer you look at it, the more unpleasant it gets.
This is like 2017.
Oh, they're
fucked
all
up,
moving
though.
aside.
Ew, he's like an animal boy. He looks like Island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah, but they have to give him like a Hollywood great kid's haircut.
Yeah,
Like
he's got to be. Yeah, exactly. Put a real disaster in there.
Yeah.
You know what an eraser is, right?
Like there's
Oh, he's not that bad.
no.
He's a little scarred up.
He's got little ears.
Like what's his name? Like he's no Rocky Dennis, you know?
No.
But that kid's a good actor. He's the little boy that was in the room.
Oh, yeah, that kid was good.
Yeah, so
They
I
fucked up his
bet you
face?
this movie is pretty emotional. Did you cry, Rich?
When we bought the popcorn.
Expensive.
It's pricey.
It's a little
I
much.
didn't cry. It almost kind of brought a little tears, like
A
my
little
wife was
tears
crying.
to my eyes?
No,
It's
it
a little
very-
tears.
it almost brought a tear, but my wife was crying throughout the movie.
Singular and plural.
Yes.
What movie didn't you like? Because so far, like it seems
This
like
looks stupid.
All like you just watch a movie and go like that was good.
That was a
Fucking-
good movie because you could take your kid to it.
but what's a
you know.
movie you didn't like?
It's not that good. He's not that
Nor-
deformed.
On Netflix.
Nor you didn't remember the name of the special?
No.
It would have been great.
Slipping into a puddle of something.
Voss.
We just saw a movie last week we didn't like.
What was
it
that?
called?
I can't remember. I
You
gotta
don't
look it up.
remember.
We,
You
Tell
only
us
remember
something
the-
about it. We'll guess what it is.
You only remember the positives in life.
yeah, why,
Exactly.
why,
You're a guy.
why
Yeah,
be
blood
negative?
test.
Negative
Why
person
be
at
a
all.
negative person?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're a positive person.
But tell us
Yes.
about this movie.
What was the movie? Describe it. We'll, like Doug said, we'll
See,
figure it
I'll
out.
look it up on iTunes.
Just tell us.
No, just
I
tell
don't
us.
remember.
Vivid
Tell us what's
detail.
about. You saw it.
Tell
What's
us
it about?
anything you know
I've seen
about
a
it.
lot I didn't like.
Did anyone have a broken arm?
Yeah, exactly. Was there a kid who was a victim of an acid
lady in a
attack?
hat? Was there? How can you look it up? You tell us what you would look it up with.
Choose
On
kind.
iTunes.
What?
And
Ew.
on iTunes.
Wonder
Wait, but-
Woman.
Oh, you just look it up because you rented it.
Wait, Wonder Woman. Wait, this Wonder. The fucking hashtag is choose kind.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
That's right. Choose kind.
Fuck
Choose kind,
you.
rewind.
Just, yeah. Just be kind.
Choose kind.
Of course, Jim.
Oh, fuck you.
Choose kind.
Go fuck yourself. That annoys me so much.
It's a movement. You're missing out on it.
The Choose Kind campaign.
Yeah.
How about Be Kind? Oh, that's right. It's already been used. They had to come up with something new.
Right.
How about just use Be Kind? Choose kind.
Or stop being an asshole.
Yes, stop being a
You don't
dick.
even have to be kind. Just don't be a dick face.
How about like ugly people too?
Right.
Ugly people are cool.
The hashtag
Fucking
ugly
assholes.
people are cool.
Choose
Ugly
kind.
assholes deserve our respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about ugly is fine?
Right.
Fucking assholes in Hollywood. Choose kind. Oh, fuck yourselves.
Yeah, because Hollywood that's just the beacon of people who are kind.
Exactly. Thanks for once again telling us how we should think. You guys are right. We're all awful.
Yeah. They got
You
that,
are.
Yes, I am.
They got that cute kid from The Room and put some makeup on him. They didn't. I mean, from Room.
Yeah, how about you get a really deformed kid? It was almost like fucking Shallow Hal. The one moment of that where they have the emotional speeches made by Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right.
Hey, thanks for telling us how to feel about an ugly fat girl, Gwyneth.
You know why they can't get an actual deformed kid? That's not going to look good on red carpets.
Absolutely.
We're not going to. We can't do that.
Look, we took makeup and made this kid look like one of your kids, Mike.
Right, except
And
better.
the two best-looking people in Hollywood. Look, this fell out of her cunt. Can you believe it? No, I certainly can't.
Right.
Choose kind.
Choose kind.
Shut up.
Well, you think Owen Wilson's good looking?
He's still a handsome
all right.
leading
He's
man
known as-
type.
he's known as a handsome
He's a weird
guy.
looking handsome. Like
Yeah,
he's
he was Starsky or Hutch.
Look at this stuff. They add the little braid in the back of his hair just to add like some sort of like, he's a little weird.
Yeah, he's a weird looking kid, but he's not even close to being deformed
He'll
enough.
look a lot better when he gets old enough to grow a beard over most of that nonsense.
Yeah, he's a little deformed.
Should have had a
Look
big
at it, he
tumor
has no
grown out of his
ear.
forehead or
He has
something
no
like that.
ears.
Big deal. He's got hair that covers the ears.
Yeah, exactly. They should have made a real lump. They should have made a really lumpy kid.
Yeah, I want to see a tiny little John
He's
Merrick.
a profile like me.
Somebody who slurps when he talks.
He's better looking.
Thanks, Uncle Rich.
Just had to tag it with the obvious.
Tell us about this movie you didn't like, Rich.
What's it
What's the
about?
movie?
I
that you
don't
didn't
remember. We watch movies all the time, so I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I can't get online. How do you get online here so I can get on iTunes?
First, open up your wallet.
No, you can't get on iTunes unless you're online.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That's got to be tough. That's got to be tough.
Look, you can't get on iTunes.
Can't you just
You
figure
just
out-
can't
I
do
mean,
it.
I remember the movies that I watched. Some I like. Some I remember not liking Justice League, for example.
Yeah, but that's a big movie that just
Like,
came
what
out.
would you have a feeling of what it is you didn't like about the movie?
Yeah.
Like, was it
What didn't you like?
was
Why
it
didn't-
boring
yeah.
or a movie for ladies?
What didn't
I
you
don't
like?
mind those.
Well, then what didn't you like? By the way, your tag is sticking out of your hat.
No, that's how they wear them. That's how you return it later.
It's annoying. Rich, what was the film
What
about?
was the movie that you
You
didn't
saw
like?
the movie, you didn't like it. What was it about?
I thought we were doing movie talk. You started the movie talk, man.
You did start it.
iTunes store.
I think he feels like it's going to hurt him in the business if he talks shit about
Oh,
this
he's
movie.
afraid.
Please?
And he thinks that like
Nothing else can hurt me in this business. There's nothing.
somebody's going to be listening. Like, oh, we always thought of Rich as like this wacky comedian, but he liked the Glass Castle. Maybe a dramatic
no
role
one's
is in his
ever
future.
thought of me as a wacky comedian.
Of either of those things.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're going to try to get online.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get to iTunes.
Just tell us what it was about.
Yeah, how do you
I
ever?
don't know. I'm going to find a fucking movie I saw.
If it's this complicated, I don't understand how you ever watch movies.
Plug them
And we
in.
know why you like
Plug 'em
most
in.
of them, because, the ones you don't like, you just can't remember at all.
Yeah, there's no memory of
You
this
just
film.
blanked out on it.
Right.
Yes. Why?
You just know you didn't like it.
No, you're right. Why
on,
focus
Rich.
on the negative?
I remember what I like.
Right. Positive begets positive, right?
Hey, why put that energy out?
You're right.
You
You've
know
been
what I
putting
mean?
that energy out for over 59 years.
You've been putting that energy out with gasoline.
You are a negative energy ball.
Is that right?
You're a ball of hatred
Is
and
he?
negative energy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Rich has always struck me as a positive
He's
guy.
5 foot.
He's always been good to me.
No, you're not positive. You're 5'3" of toxicity.
Listen, size 8. I'm fucking a positive guy.
Yeah,
I say that again, please.
Who is this
I'm
positive
fucking
guy?
a
You're
positive guy. So is he.
All right. So what movie are we
I
at?
can't get on iTunes yet.
Oh man.
What was it about? Was it about a family? Was it about
I'm
the
trying to
Holocaust?
see
Was it a
last
boxing
bad
movie?
I saw. Oh well.
Wait, I turned my phone on. iTunes comes right up.
Oh, because you're a better person. I'll
that
tell
what
you
it is?
I'll tell you what movie I didn't like. I
Okay.
just watched.
Tell me what movie.
It was horrible. What's his name? The Bayonne bomber.
Jim Norton?
No.
Born Bayonne.
Chuck Wepner. The movie about him. What was it called? Do you know what I'm talking
Who
about?
was his name? The guy?
I don't know. Chuck Wepner.
Bayonne
Wepner.
Bleeder?
Not Webner. Wepner. Chuck Wepner.
Yeah, the Bayonne. Yeah, that movie.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
I never even heard. Didn't even hear they were making it.
It was Stallone.
just get, like, digital release?
Oh, it was the boxer that Stallone's character Rocky was based on.
Yeah, and he fought
So it's
Ali.
like the
and
real
went,
Rocky
went
is what they
almost
call him.
15 rounds.
Look up Chuck Wepner movie.
Yeah. Okay, here's one.
Bayonne bomber. Although we were informed that
Oh, I
it
think
was,
the
that's
movie's
not what
called
he's.
Bleeder.
Leader.
I think. Or Chuck.
Chuck.
It was originally called Bleeder, and then they changed it to Chuck, I think, because they realized who's going to go watch
says
a
it's
movie called
41
Bleeder.
Yeah, the thing about a woman.
It says it's
Yeah, thanks.
It says it's 41 minutes long. It's not even a
No,
full-length
it's longer
movie.
than that.
You don't bring up short films that
It
were
was
in
longer
theaters.
than 41 minutes.
Give me a movie, an actual
I just
movie that
gave you a
people
movie.
saw.
That's
Shut
a
up, I gave you a
biopic.
movie.
Nobody saw Chuck.
That's why, because it wasn't good. Is that good
Well, it
enough?
must be a feature-length movie if it's got
It
a
is.
trailer and everything.
Let's see the trailer.
They make trailers for short films.
They do?
I think so. It's the whole movie. Oh, look, is that Elizabeth Moss?
Yes.
She's a great actress.
Liev
You think-
Schreiber's great.
Yeah, Liev Schreiber. You don't like Elizabeth Moss?
I said she's all right.
Only all right, huh? You didn't see that?
She couldn't carry the glass castle, I'll tell you that.
Voss didn't like it, but it had 81% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No.
Did it really?
Yeah.
So, some people are right, some are wrong.
Fucking Gaffigan.
Yeah, Gaffigan's in it.
He's got a big part in it.
I got to tell you something. I want to check this movie
I'm into
out.
this movie.
Yeah, I want to see this thing.
Go ahead. Then give you a review next
Who
time
does
you're on
Gaffigan play?
Oath.
He must be like a bum relative of some kind.
Yeah, it's the 70s. Everybody's going crazy, drinking and boxing and fucking. Ron Perlman?
It's got a great cast.
Great cast.
It's got a bear.
Do you remember him? Do you remember when he fought Ali?
Wow.
Stop saying member.
Yeah, I know who he is. I don't remember
Oh,
when he
Naomi
fought.
Watts, Mrs. Liev Schreiber.
Sometimes life is like a movie. Sometimes it's better.
Oh, I get it. Sometimes life is like a movie, sometimes it's better, meaning you should watch this movie, Chuck. It's even better than Rocky. Is this movie better than Rocky, Rich?
It's right up there.
Wow.
From a movie fence.
So that's
All
there,
right,
just
so why
one.
didn't you like that one?
I didn't like it.
That seems
Why?
way better than The Glass Castle.
Yeah.
One, I thought the people that were portraying other characters were horrible. The person that portrayed Stallone was unwatchable.
Was he? Oh, they had real life. Okay, they had a guy playing Stallone. All right.
It was just
So you turned away in horror, like with your eyes bleeding. He was unwatchable.
what I want to do right now.
Don't bleed in your eggs.
Did you see, you saw Baby Driver?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't get
Stunk.
it. I didn't get it.
It stunk.
Everybody
no,
said
not
how
this
great
again.
It was.
It was terrible.
You weren't here when we talked about this, right,
Well,
Doug?
but Jim already knew what was going to happen with Kevin Spacey, so he decided to pre-hate the.
No, that's the only
whole
reason I went.
enterprise.
Yeah.
No, it was awful. It was awful.
Jim
I
is
hated
the only person I've met that hated Baby Driver.
Yeah,
Well, now there's
it's pretty
two.
interesting. I've met some other
Terrible.
people that aren't that into it, but I think
it was corny.
you have to kind of not want a marriage between a car chase movie and a musical because that's basically
That's what it is.
what it is. And if you're not into that mesh up, who cares?
It was cartoon. The characters were corny. Like he's a good actor, Jamie Foxx. I just didn't like him in
It's
this.
almost theatrical.
Yeah, I just didn't like this guy's interesting. He's got tinnitus. Why
why
not
you-
tell me more?
That's why he had to have the earphones.
Like,
on.
oh,
Playing all of his favorite
Well, he
tunes.
saw the accident when he was inside. I get it. The car. Yuck.
You
Yeah,
didn't get
no,
it?
it's all,
fucking
it's all
hated it.
very
like it.
intricate and clever.
They're
and,
all good actors. John
yeah.
Bernthal's a great actor. Fucking, John. I was named John Hamm.
Yeah.
He's very good. I just didn't like the film.
You like you're a Kevin Spacey guy.
I could
Great actor. I love him.
He's really good. I could watch it on a loop. I like it so much.
Oh, you enjoyed this?
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah, I despised it.
Like people loved it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Others didn't.
I thought it was absolute cornball city.
Matter of fact, it was on sale on iTunes this weekend.
They're
So
99 cents,
I went
right?
it not for no. I purchase. I don't rent.
You bought it?
Why
But-
do you buy it?
I never rent. I always buy it in the collection.
Did you like when they were all like when Kevin Spacey was in the garage? That was really good. He's a really menacing bad guy because I said so.
Well, you know.
Well, he does threaten to kill people a lot.
Oh God,
You'd be surprised. He's
And
actually.
I think he really does. He does really
more
kill that
menacing
one
than-
guy.
he does, right?
He's more menacing in real life. Than
He's literally the
anybody would
least
think.
frightening
I
bad
know.
guy I've ever seen in my life.
Not after the news
That can't
stories.
be
Now
true.
you can watch
Yes.
and be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, you're gonna rob this bank. I'm gonna grab your dick when you're younger. All right,
Yeah.
you got me.
I hate to think how he was keeping baby there.
Troy finally saw a good movie.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Here we go.
Saw the Godfather finally. It
Oh,
He's never seen The Godfather.
What'd you think?
was great.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Young Al Pacino?
Yeah, did you know he was in it?
No.
Oh wow,
I didn't. That was a surprise.
That's a surprise.
What
Now,
is he, one or
Wasn't he
two?
different back then than he is now? Like his
yeah.
actor?
young Al Pacino.
Yeah.
One or two you
That's when he
saw.
was an
He's
actor.
had a different voice and everything.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of it?
Well, there's a lot of scenes that I actually have seen before. The horse head in the bed was
Sure.
pretty screwed up.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. It's just everybody's just getting whacked, and it's just it was pretty good.
Brando was great.
It was
Oh,
so
he was
wacky.
amazing. Yeah. I thought he was done halfway through the movie, and then he was okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Did you? So, how much of it did you know going in? Because I watched that movie with my wife like 6 or 7 years ago, and it was her first time seeing it. She's an adult person, and like she knew nothing of the film. Like she thought that Al Pacino was not going to join the mob.
Well, you got to see Godfather 3. It's the best out of all of them.
All right.
Wouldn't you agree?
You know well enough to
No, I know.
to know.
You know
but
that.
but when I told Jess when she was watching, I was like, yeah, I didn't want to spoil anything about this movie for you since you didn't know anything. So I hid like the DVD cover of the second movie of The Godfather 2 because you see Al Pacino on the cover of it. And she goes, they made a sequel? I was like, how did you not know that there's a second Godfather movie?
Yeah.
It's amazing. But I love watching things like that with people for the
I have
first
no
time.
idea. Yeah. We have no idea what it is or what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to start trying to go through it. Jim had recommended a lot of movies that you said I should see.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That's great. That's a great movie.
I've never seen Clockwork Orange. I'll watch that.
Oh, you're gonna
I
love
never got
Clockwork.
through that. Clockwork Orange.
Well, the best way to watch Clockwork Orange is to peel your eyes open and keep them forced open for the entire movie. Like, don't let yourself blink during it.
And just have somebody next to you putting with a little eyedropper.
Yeah.
just so you keep
Keep 'em
moist.
moist.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, this is
you seen
that's
Goodfellas?
exciting.
No.
There's so many
Oh,
great
dude.
movies you haven't seen.
Yeah, I don't really like movies.
You're
mostly.
going to.
Oh,
That's because you haven't seen
well,
any
this
good
is going to
ones.
turn you around.
You seen Goodfellas?
No, never.
You're gonna
I-
love Goodfellas.
All right, I'll watch Goodfellas next.
I
yeah,
watched
watch
Casino
Goodfellas.
the other night.
Goodfellas
fucking
is
good.
For like the 15th time.
Yeah.
I had to go to bed. I saw it on TV, and I kept. You cannot stop watching that movie.
Goodfellas
Yeah, no,
or
Casino's-
Casino? Which one?
Goodfellas first.
Goodfellas for sure. Casino, if you're in the mood to learn everything there is to know about casinos,
Or see something different.
because it's got nonstop narration.
Or don't do only mafia stuff. You want to get away. You don't want to get bored of mafia. So like go bounce out of genres too. Like you saw The Godfather. See One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Okay,
Then come
well-
back and see Casino.
Did you ever see The Exorcist?
No, I don't
Holy
like
shit.
scary shit.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I
well,
don't blame you on that
in
one.
that case,
How about a Bronx Tale?
don't.
Nope, never saw it.
Bronx Tale is good, but it's not in the same
yeah,
category as those
no.
movies we mentioned.
Bronx Tale is pretty low on that list.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
he's
When
got
they
about
meet up-
200
It's far
movies
from a
to
classic,
see.
but it's still
Yeah.
pretty all right.
Yeah,
It's not bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, but if we're getting into
It's
the
worth
list
a
of
glance if you're
not-
on a plane and you.
Hey Troy, Who Framed Roger
Can't
Rabbit?
sleep.
You ever see that one?
Did see that one actually.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's good.
Where's Nico today?
It's good.
Nico is contesting a traffic ticket today.
Oh, right. He's in court. He had to go to court.
Right. Hopefully he'll use some of his slick talk to get it out of it.
I hope
to get
so.
out
That
of
kid is really good.
to get out of his traffic ticket.
I want to eat. Let's take a quick break and eat.
Do you want some turkey bacon?
Actually, I'm okay, but I appreciate that very much, Rich.
Where are you going to be this weekend, Rich?
This weekend I'm in Rochester, but next weekend the 8th and 9th in Austin, Texas, the Velveeta Room. December 8th
It's a
and
few
9th.
weekends away.
It's the following weekend.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're confused because today's Monday.
Yes.
Right.
So this weekend is almost a week away. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So next weekend.
A
Not
couple
this.
weeks from now.
Yeah. Thank
Not
you.
2 weeks.
I'll be at the Velveeta Room in Austin, and we're doing a benefit December 4th at Gotham. We're raising money to have a mural painted on the side of a building of Patrice. So that's December 4th at Gotham. In
Gotta
the
buy
Velveeta
paint.
Room. What's that?
Got to buy paint.
Got to buy paint. You got to rent. You got to buy the space.
Right.
You got to
Right.
you got to pay the artist.
Sure you do.
You know.
How big is the building?
2 stories. No, it's. I'll show you a picture.
2 stories would be a pretty big painting.
No, this is like 6 stories. I think. 6
Holy
or so.
shit.
It's going to be a whole side of a building.
I just want you to know, if you were dead, Patrice would not be on the radio going, "We're going to make a mural to
Not
Voss."
at all. Not at all. But you know what? Some people are givers, and you know what I mean.
He'd be on the radio making fun of the last thing he saw you wearing.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Philly Thursday, Bethlehem Friday, and then Jersey Saturday. Or is it Bethlehem Saturday? I don't remember. But I have Jersey, Philadelphia, and Bethlehem this week, and then Thalia Hall in Chicago next weekend.
Hope you're listening up, Tri-State.
I always
too.
get in a debate in those parts when I play Thalia Hall.
Oh.
People tell me it's not, you don't pronounce the H,
Oh.
but I don't know. It's one of those things where some people say you do and some say you don't.
Iowa City is canceled. That's being rescheduled. I'm tying that in with another city, probably in March, maybe before. But it will be rescheduled, I promise you.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be back in a flash. No, Jim, not that kind of flash. Ugh. We'll be right back.
Pack yourself a toothbrush, dear. Pack yourself a favorite blouse.
You like this, Rich?
Take a withdrawal.
That's improv, baby.
Yeah, yep.
Yes, and right. Yep.
By the way, a little congratulations to the Jim and Sam show is in order.
That's right. Just for being us, man.
No.
Just for being great.
We are the second biggest show on the platform after Howard Stern.
Yes, we did it.
It's official?
It's
It is
official.
yes.
Isn't that great?
That's great.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
That's so great.
We are officially. Sirius told us we were a big fat number 2. We are the number 2.
A big fat number 2, yes.
So we are the number 2 show.
Yes.
We're the number 2 show on Sirius.
Yes.
Talk to me when you're number 1.
Well, I mean, come on, Ray.
We're not
I mean,
unrealistic.
Howard is Howard.
Yeah, we're
at the end of the
we're
day.
not jealous of Howard. We're not Howard. He is what he is. He's a bigger guy. It's fine.
Right. Hey,
I'm fine with that.
I think,
I think he's going to retire in 30 or 40 years.
Yeah, he's like fucking
Slide
Hyman
right
Roth. You're never gonna wait for him to step out. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
He's been having dying of the same heart attack for 20 years. He's
No.
just not going anywhere.
Yeah, the contest has always been for who's the number 2 show on Sirius XM.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty much what was
Now it's
talked
you
about.
guys.
And it's us. So that's great. It really didn't take us very long either. That's pretty impressive.
A little over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rich. I appreciate the round of applause.
I'm very
That was
excited.
one
about
hand
it.
clap. It's humiliating.
I'm impressed.
and Rich, you're a big part of that. You're a big part of that.
Not at
Well,
all.
no, not
You don't
really.
think
Not really.
No, a
You
couple of the
don't-
videos have helped. A couple of the videos that have done really, really well.
Did you notice, by the way, if you go, you can tell we're the number 2 show on Sirius XM. If you go to the Facebook page now, after our terse email that we sent on the air,
Sure.
When they post videos from shows, none of the shows are credited except every time they post one of ours.
Good.
There's a thing with John Bernthal. There's a thing with William H. Macy. There's like 3 or 4 different hits that they took from our show,
Sure.
and we're credited every time. And I really appreciate it.
Where?
Do you think my singing has a lot to do
There you
with it?
go.
I think it did, actually. Actually, I do think that it might have been Rich's singing that put us over the top.
That's probably when it came out. The numbers came out right after.
Yeah, they thought it was nice that we were allowing a person of your mental capacity to shine on the airwaves.
Thank you.
Right. Right.
You're very welcome.
By the way, shout outs. I mean, you talk about the one that got away. Prince Harry is officially engaged.
What?
I know.
I know the girl he's engaged to.
What?
I know her.
What makes her so special that she got that beefcake?
I've gone out with her.
Like on a date?
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, I think she made the right choice.
Yeah.
Who ended things?
It wasn't even ended. It just never happened again.
Why?
It's like a one and done.
Did you? I mean, do you mind me asking how far you guys went? She's really good looking.
Yeah, but we kind of, she's a nice girl. She's not slutty. She's nice. We kissed.
You did kiss though.
Peck. Good night. That was it.
Oh, where'd you guys go?
Movies.
What did you see?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
You got to check your iTunes.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I see.
No, we just went to dinner.
Oh, really? Here in the city?
But no, L.A.
Oh, you met up with her in L.A.
I took her out for sushi.
Yeah, because she's from California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took her out for sushi.
So why did it not happen again?
I don't know. We just one of those things. I don't live in L.A. We went out once. She's a fan. We texted after that. And that was
She's
it.
a fan of yours?
Could you text her right now?
I probably
Like a
could, but I
WhatsApp
wouldn't.
text? Or
No,
congratulations.
it'd be too weird. It'd be
Sure?
too weird. Yeah.
Was there a connection?
I don't know. I mean, again, it was a nice kiss at the end, but it was nothing crazy.
Right. I see. Where'd you guys eat?
Sushi place.
Which sushi place?
I'm not gonna. I'll tell you off the air. I won't say the name of it on the air.
Oh, I see. Now, do you think that
It was not sugarfish.
Do you think that when you put the serious face on and go like, "I'll tell you off the air," that it makes up for the cheeky face that you made before?
Maybe, but I'll actually write it down here. Just don't say it on the air, please.
Okay. Let's see. I won't say it out loud.
Yeah, just don't say it out loud.
It says, "Okay." That's the name of a place. I thought it was going to just say "fuck you" or something like that.
Doug, have you been there?
It's a genuine sushi place.
Wow.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you want to say the name?
Because again, if she eats there, I don't know if she's ever going to go there with him or whatever. She suggested it, so I'm like, I'm not going to. Yeah.
So where'd you guys exchange numbers?
It was off of the app that we were on together. She was on a dating app.
She
was?
was?
It was before him, yeah.
Was it the famous one? Was it Raja or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Raya? Mm-hmm. Wow. Because I always thought that you did not get lucky off that app. But
I didn't. We went out once and we pecked. We didn't go anywhere.
Even a peck, this girl's a knockout.
Oh. She is, but I'm not.
No, that's true. Did you text her after the date?
Maybe once or twice, but hello, nothing
Did you get anything back?
I don't think so, no.
You can't pull it up right now and see what the exchange was?
No, because this is my new phone.
Doug,
Did you know you were out of your league the second you met her?
What's that?
Did you feel out of your league?
Yeah,
the
but every
second-
girl I date, I'm out of my league, so I'm used to that. I'm not worried about that. I'm always with girls who are better looking than I deserve.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I thought the one that got away was...
Look at it that way.
I thought the one that got away was Prince Harry, but for you, the one that got away was...
Meghan, yeah.
It's a good thing you didn't just look at the computer and see that.
I know her name.
Yeah,
Meghan Markle. Yeah.
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle. He says it fast.
You know
too.
Meghan Markle.
Well, yeah, because if you say it
I went
fast...
out with Meghan Markle. We went to a place. It's secret.
Right, but if you go like this, Meghan Markle, then it seems familiar.
I don't like that picture of her.
Why
Why
not?
is she only a briefcase? Was she on Deal or No Deal?
That's what I kind of just thought from that photo. Was she?
No, that's what she had in front of her vagina when we went out. A piece of metal. Forget it, kid.
Not gonna happen.
That's
for
a
you.
terrible photo of her.
So if she
was on Deal or No Deal.
Whoa! Now she really is a catch. I
Doug
get why
loves game shows.
I get why. I get why Prince Harry likes her so much.
Was she on like a British version of it or something?
No, I don't
is
think
that a British version?
I don't think
think
she's
so.
British. Isn't she from California?
She is. Yeah, she's not British, but he's asking because that's where Harry would have met her. But no,
Oh no, I guess you
it was
did
the
it
American
here.
version. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I'm glad you were here to clear that
I
up.
forgot.
Because you have that personal experience.
There's
yeah.
footage that she wants deleted, according to that one thing. I want to see that.
Yeah.
See that right there at the bottom, top
So-
stories?
If she was a fan of yours, why would she not want to go out on a second date? She just stop becoming a fan of yours
When
because you're that
someone's-
bad on dates?
No, when someone says they're a fan, it just means they know your work or they like it. It doesn't mean they're like legitimate fan.
Yeah.
Like,
That
oh, I'm a
doesn't
fan.
mean-
Doesn't mean anything.
That they like him.
Right.
They like his work.
You
know what I mean?
The character, the on-screen Jim Norton.
You could like Picasso or Rembrandt, but hate them as people. You know what I mean? Art.
I envy Van Gogh though.
Yeah.
Because he only had one ear.
So we would only have to half listen to Rich. That's not that nice. That's not nice. Rich,
It's like, why are you always sitting on my right?
You were being very supportive of Jim just now.
I wish.
And he came back and
that's
and
okay.
smashed
That's
you.
his
That's
low
not-
self-esteem. Point
Is that
the
right?
finger and point three back at yourself. That's all I know.
It's a great point.
That's right. No, you're right. You're
You
right.
know?
You know which finger I wish was pointing at you? The one, on the trigger.
It's even worse. I thought like the middle finger.
No. You want to pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's way worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the middle finger it is.
So she's supposed to be embarrassed that she was a girl that opened briefcases. Like, who cares?
She's embarrassed by that. Who cares?
Why would you
That was
be
your job.
embarrassed?
I guess because it's not.
Sweet gig.
What the
it's
fuck
not
did Harry
becoming
do to
of-
be famous?
It's not becoming of the royal family.
Why? What did he do to be?
It was 11 years ago.
He didn't do anything great to be famous. Like, I mean, I like Harry, but what all he did was his parents are fucking famous and they had sex.
And not even like both of them weren't even royal. You know what I mean? One, his mom was royal.
Dad's a pilot.
Yeah, his dad is probably a pilot.
Exactly.
Not anybody who's in the royal family.
Oh yeah, sorry you don't fit the royal family. Fucking
Yeah.
Dad's a bastard. Oh, you're a bastard.
Yeah, you're the bastard
Yeah.
child.
Who cares?
You think that, Rich? You think that Prince Charles is Harry's dad? IRL?
I don't follow it.
You don't?
It's not. I don't care.
Yeah, it's what's his
He's
name?
nothing
Jim
to me.
Spence or something? Or
Yeah, something like that. I mean, you do the side by sides, and it is like astounding.
On a daily basis, I worry about my kids if I'm their dad. I don't worry about other people.
Cool,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Rich, way to break it down.
What would you do if you found out you weren't her dad?
Which one?
Raina. Because she's the young. The other two are adults, so you're not paying for them unless you want to.
What will you do when you find out you're not her dad?
When?
Yeah.
Look, I love her for who, it doesn't matter.
For who she is?
I mean, I get rid of her dog, but I love her.
How old is she?
10.
Okay, so 10 years. The other daughters are older.
I mean, I know a comic that happened too, and it's a well-known story. Still loves the kid.
Oh my! And did they have to keep paying for?
Yes,
that's
and
nonsense.
that's even after she said he doesn't have to pay. Once you're in the system, you can't get out. So he owes.
The state is disgusting. The way they make these decisions. Well, his name is common, right? We all know who he is.
Yeah,
Carl LeBeau. It's not a secret.
Yeah.
Carl LeBeau used to open for Kinnison. Really funny stand-up.
So fucking funny.
Do you know who he is, Sam?
I mean, I know the name. I don't really know him.
He was a very, very high-energy comic. He used to go out with, who was it? It was Alan Stevens, Carl LeBeau.
Mitchell Walters.
But Bill Hicks didn't go out with those guys, right? He's one of those guys, but he didn't go out with them. The Outlaws was Mitch Walters, Carl LeBeau, and Alan Stevens would open for Kinnison.
Then they took on Schubert towards the end.
Okay. That's why he would have those three guys open for him.
And yeah, I've heard so many interviews about that whole tour, and Carl found out that Sam was the father of his, but he had to pay child support, and then his wife or ex-wife at the time said, "I don't want the money anymore," or he doesn't have to pay, and the courts go, "Well, too late, he has to pay."
How disgusting are the courts?
And he owed back money, and then it keeps accumulating in the interest.
How the fuck do you have to pay that?
The wife can't just be like, since I just said I don't want the money, keep it.
Oh, here's what it is. They're probably
Once you're
afraid that she
married.
couldn't get it from Kinnison.
Right.
And they're probably afraid that the state would have to pay it.
No, this is after Kennison was dead. Still,
That's what I'm saying. They couldn't get it from him.
That's one of the biggest reasons they'd have trouble
Yeah,
getting the
he's
money.
dead.
I know. Once you're,
I keep hearing he's still dead.
if you're married,
that's the
if you're
rumor.
if you're married, hold on, let us finish this. If you're married, and you have a kid, you're the dad no matter what.
What?
If you're married, you
Right.
have to support no matter what. If you find out,
Oh, even if it's a stepkid?
no. If your wife gives birth while you're married.
You have to support that kid?
You're the dad, yeah, 100% the dad. You
That's
could
crazy.
be in
That's
the
a crazy
operating
law.
room and be white and see a Negro kid come out and
It's cool. It's good you're doing a 1955
Yeah.
PSA.
Negro kid operating room?
Yeah. What if you found a Negro boy in the operating room? Well said, Rich.
Yeah. I have to go in for my labor operation. Hope a Negro kid doesn't come out.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
a black kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
well, that's how you say it, yeah.
Okay.
I see.
What will the parents do?
I'm trying to be politically correct.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
good. I'm glad you brought that to the show. Politically correct in
That's why you're number two,
1955.
Jim in Tampa wants to update Meghan Merkel's Wikipedia page. I don't think you should do that.
I mean, if it's true, you just said it was true. Why wouldn't
But I'm
you?
saying because it's not a part of her life. Who
Yeah,
cares?
but now
And
you've
you don't
gone.
want he doesn't want to rub it in the guy's face.
But now he's gone
I'm sure he
public.
does. Oh,
Now you've gone public with it. It is public information. If you guys want to update a Wikipedia, you should. If that's Jim is.
first of all, we don't know what Wikipedia is.
Yeah, I know.
You said it wrong.
Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Wikipedia? What did I say?
Wikipedia.
Doesn't matter. I understood you, and that's all the.
Thanks, Rich.
You know,
I appreciate you having my
These
back
guys are so
always.
stuck on words and
Right.
grammar.
Like their
and-
diction is so great,
Oh,
right?
whoa.
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, Shakespeare.
Right, exactly.
You know.
Yeah, she is lovely.
Well, you remember, right?
I do.
Did you pick her up or meet her at the place?
Met her at the restaurant.
You met her there?
Yeah, I don't drive when I'm in LA.
You don't.
The place I went to is near the hotel.
You don't rent a car when you get
I
there?
do sometimes, but I mean,
Yeah.
typically I don't always.
So you didn't drive her home?
No.
So you got a peck at the restaurant?
Yeah, at the end. She dropped me at the hotel.
She dropped you?
Yes, she drives. She lives out there. The hotel was 5 minutes away. I took an Uber, and that was it.
Do you remember what you guys ate?
It's just weird to go on.
I know when I get there every time it's Chef's Choice.
He always gets the Chef's Choice.
And she ate her pride.
Why? She ate her pride?
That wasn't bad.
Oh, shut up.
It was okay, but the worms was
I
like
ate
really
strong. You called me an ugly bird. That was hilarious.
That's
and then
great.
you had to finish it up. She ate her pride.
A little more.
I had to close out with that. Good night, folks.
I think it was great, Rich. I think it was great.
That's well because we connect.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I think so.
So when it was time to pay the check, did she pull out a big briefcase?
She must. She did not. I paid the check happily.
You did. It's just a weird thing to go on a first date and not have a car.
No, not in L.A. It was like we picked the restaurant.
Pretty normal in L.A.
I Ubered over there, and then she dropped me off. It was fine. I would have Ubered back. I didn't expect.
Is the prince going to move here to the States?
I don't know. This is before she met the prince.
I would imagine that the royal family will probably have their say over what happens.
Or but maybe he'll have two places, one in L.A. and one.
Whoa!
Maybe they'll
he's
do
got
that.
he's got royal bucks.
He's got
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he lives a good life, that kid.
Yeah. He'll live in the castle, and then he'll have a place in L.A.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The
Not
Glass
bad.
Castle.
It's a good movie. Yeah, only heard good things.
I doubt I'll be invited to the ceremony, though.
Did you talk
Oh,
to
you
her?
mean because it could get awkward because you guys went on a date?
Was, you know,
Yeah, that's
it was
weird.
more of a get together.
Did you talk about her hobbies?
No, it's just.
I heard she's into calligraphy. Did that come up?
It did not.
It didn't?
No, maybe I'm too self-centered on a date.
Were you just talking about yourself?
No, we're just chatting about life and politics and everything. You know, just.
What were her politics like?
I wouldn't say anyway what she told me privately.
Oh, you don't want to make private things
Yeah,
public.
she's a big Trump meister.
Is that right?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
No, this is before Trump.
Oh, okay. So that wouldn't.
No.
She like Mitt Romney?
I don't believe she liked Mitt Romney.
No.
She might have. I don't remember. It was an uneventful. It was just a nice chat.
Right.
It's like you want to date. You know, dates I go on a lot. Then all of a sudden you
I
realize
don't believe that for a second.
I do. Well, yeah.
Let's talk about second dates.
What's that?
Second dates.
What about them?
Do you get a lot of those?
Yeah, a decent amount if I want them. I mean,
I think, you know, because you're a celebrity, you're number two at Sirius, you should have your fucking pick, cream of the crop. I
it
mean,
would be nice, but no one cares about numbers 2 at Sirius. They only care about being number 1 at Sirius.
that's not true.
Yeah, that's
That's
not
true.
a lot of people care about being number 2 at
Yeah,
Sirius.
one is starting right now. Yeah,
Right.
I agree with you.
Right.
Number 2 at Sirius. I mean, you beat out fucking Oprah and Jay Thomas. You know,
Well,
Any other topical people?
Oprah
Jay
doesn't-
is dead, and Oprah doesn't have a channel here
that's
anymore.
what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry.
right.
I'm wrong. I explained the joke. My 100% my fault.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't even worry about it. It slipped by you. That one slipped by you.
it did. Who's on yours? Oh, it's always a secret. Where are you going, Rich?
Doug loves movies. He has to spit in the garbage can.
Yeah, we got 12.
Because who can have a conversation for more than 20 minutes without excusing themselves to spit in the garbage
when
can?
you pull up a lunger like that,
Longer?
Yeah, longer. So
He's
it's
got a longer.
lung butter.
is that what you call them?
Yeah, you ever had that when you're fucking coughing horribly? Lung butter.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
Is that?
Yes, it's what you call spit. What do you think they're going to do at Manson's remains? Charles Manson.
Well, I was reading, like, it's
There's 2 people fighting for his fucking over his will.
so funny. Like,
What's his will? A fucking. What?
Boy, oh
why
boy.
would you start?
What did you just think a great idea would show up?
Prison. Fucking
Did you think a great idea would just show up?
Nothing came out.
It really is amazing that we live in an era now where people are kind of agreeing that you're not supposed to make heroes and martyrs out of the people who commit terrible crimes, right? Because that's what they want. But with Manson, we cannot help but continue to make him a supervillain. Like, there's been, ever since he died, there's been a story about him every single day in the newspaper. And it's always like, another wacky Charles Manson story.
Yeah.
Today I saw on TMZ, they said that his teeth, his dentures, are going in this like ghost hunters museum in Las Vegas because he got his dentures stolen from him while he was in jail. And they think that they're real, and they have like swastikas drawn on the two front teeth, and then X's drawn on the bottom teeth. And some guy stole them while he was in the shower, and he sent them to a guy who was Charles Manson, who was doing pen pal correspondence with Charles Manson. And the guy has a note from Manson saying, "Please send my teeth back," because the guy sent a photo of the teeth to Manson, and he did not send them back. So now he's got a note saying, "Please send my teeth back," and the teeth. And he sold them to this guy who's now going to have them in his ghost museum.
The guy's in jail because somebody who was like part of his cult cut the baby out of a pregnant lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we have your teeth?
Yeah.
What a fucking creepy world. Then again,
we want to show tourists your dentures with swastikas on them.
Why does he have to take his dentures out to shower?
Maybe he just would.
Got to wash them gums.
Yeah, maybe he'd soak them.
You never washed your gums before?
In
Never.
the shower?
Maybe he would soak. Maybe he would
Open your
soak them.
mouth and just.
Well, it's tough
Maybe
in
that's where
jail.
he sucked dick in jail in the shower. They wanted.
Yeah,
to
he had to
That's
get rid of
true.
those
That could be.
dentures because
You think Manson had his dick sucked by a guy in 40-something years?
He must have.
I bet he's had his dick
I
sucked.
certainly
With the
have.
charisma that
What?
guy's got.
Okay.
You think he had a
I
girlfriend in
mean,
jail?
cult leaders are gonna, they're gonna get a lot of action in there, probably.
I think Manson, because he was such a manipulative guy, got his dick sucked, but then I'll bet he sucked some dicks.
I wonder.
Lucky him.
What?
I mean, he's, you know what I mean.
I bet he sucked some dicks to make it seem like for good favor, because he didn't give a fuck.
Now, who wants
No,
a
he
dick
might
sucked
have
by
had
Charles
enough-
Manson?
He might have had enough respect for his craziness that people wouldn't
But he probably found like big dudes sucked their dicks and then they were like his people. You know?
I doubt it. No, I don't know. It's a position of power,
Look,
Manson.
there's somebody that in prison that was stronger than Mike Tyson. He was probably not stronger.
Really?
Was he stronger than the Incredible Hulk?
So you think do you think he blew somebody in prison?
No. Mike Tyson, you're not going to, he'd bite your dick off. Nobody's trying to force their dick
but
into Mike Tyson's mouth.
Mike Tyson is not a manipulative person.
And he wasn't doing, yes, he is.
He's not a cult leader.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in there for the crime that they hate in prison. Rape and child molestation.
He wasn't in for molestation.
No, he was in there
Child
for
molestation.
rape. He was in there for rape.
Why did you say he was in there for child
Why are you
molestation?
lumping him in with everything?
You had to throw that in there because that's the one. No,
No,
rape isn't the one. It's child molestation.
No, rape too. Rape.
No, Doug's
Rape
right.
also?
I
No,
said,
Doug's
you
right.
fucking idiot. I said he's in there.
No, you didn't.
No, they're
No,
all-
you didn't. Doug's right.
They're all in there for rape.
No,
No.
rape and child
Most of them.
molestation are the
Yeah.
two most.
No,
What?
That's not it.
You can look it up on any fucking.
On what? The prisoner's vote on
Like
stuff?
raping
No,
a child
no.
and molesting a child are
rape-
number
Yeah,
1
right.
and 2.
You're
Exactly.
100% wrong because
Benson nailed you, bro.
No,
Doug is
He
right.
nailed you.
Doug is totally right.
That's why he's the judge at the high court.
That's what.
Right?
Is that really? Here's the thing, because the prisoners think the prisoners have wives and daughters.
Oh.
They're a bunch of sweethearts.
Yeah.
Look it up. Look it up. Can somebody who did time please call in to the number 2 radio show on Sirius?
He nailed you, dude. You got to give Doug his props.
He
on
fucking
that
nailed
one.
you.
He nailed you.
I didn't even know he was here. I'm trying to say rape and child molestation are the two.
Tell yourself whatever.
What?
They're all rapists.
Yeah,
they're
child
all
molestation
terrible
is the
rapists.
bad one, not
Not
rape.
all rapists.
Most
But some
are.
are
It's the
bank
child
robbers.
molesters that get
Some are drug
They
treated
rape
poorly.
in jail.
Same with rape.
They
Listen
are
to me.
rapists.
They are.
They're raping each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they're all about
they don't fucking, you know what I mean?
Good
Yeah,
shit. Well
exactly.
said, yeah.
No, I get you.
You know what I'm
actually,
saying.
you're right on that one. Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Have anybody who did time. I used to, when we did radio here, the guy used to call in that did time. So if you're listening, guy that did time, call
Back
in.
when we used to do radio.
That's what we're doing now.
Back before you had us taken off the air.
Oh, you mean you and Bonnet? Yeah.
Oh, is that another one that blames us?
I had to put.
No, not you. Him.
No, me specifically. I yielded my mighty power at Sirius XM.
When you used to come in, it was very fun.
I used to love coming in.
I
But
was only
then
asked once.
You,
Oh, really?
You came in more than once.
I used to get asked more regularly because I was here.
He was walking down the hall.
I was around.
I know I asked Rich and Bonnie to be on the Chip podcast, and neither one of them will do it.
That's not
Really? I know Bonnie
That's not
won't.
true.
Bonnie
I
refused.
said-
Bonnie will not.
No, that you're 100% wrong. I said
All right, we'll
you-
just bring in Paul Feig.
Yeah, we should bring Paul in.
Who?
Paul Feig.
We are back. Hold on, let me just pot. Young Sam is up. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm watching this. What is this?
It's Jigga Man.
Stinks.
I was in my happy space last night.
It's
I went to
It's called the middle of a human centipede.
I went to the Jay-Z concert at the Barclays last night
Oh, you did?
with Troy Kwan.
How was it?
Awesome. I realized, I think,
Did you see the whole thing? Did you leave before the end?
we left right before. We did leave before
Why
the
you were
end.
scared
Why?
to leave at the end?
Did you happen to train?
What do you mean scared?
You know what I mean.
No, I wasn't scared because I have a responsibility. I can't be waiting an hour for a train.
Oh, that's where you'd
Get
have to
home
wait.
too late. Yeah, because leaving the Barclays.
What time was his show over?
It would have ended at like 11:15. We got out of there around 11.
Okay.
Like,
Why-
and I mean, I've seen this is I think the 8th time I've seen him. So like, I've seen the songs before.
Would it really be a 1 hour wait for a train?
It would probably be like 30, 40 minutes. Yeah.
Why do they not come that often or no?
They don't come all that often, and the whole
Arena.
whole arena packs out into the one subway station.
Is there another place to grab a train that's like 5 blocks from there, or is it a bad area?
It's not a great area after you get outside the arena part. If you're walking around the arena, it's totally fine. But once you get to the point where you can't see the arena anymore, it's not a great area.
What part of Brooklyn? I know where it is. I just don't know the name of Brooklyn.
I don't know what the
Downtown
area is.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, downtown Brooklyn.
And what is the train?
It's right by it's Atlantic Avenue, Atlantic Terminal.
They put all the
There's like 10
trains in.
that
Yeah,
go there.
There's 10?
Yeah, he could have stayed till the end.
So you could would you have stayed, Travis?
Yeah, I stay till the end of the Barclays all the time.
And do you get there's other trains, not just one train?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's the ACE, there's the 2 and the 3, there's the R.
But
all from the same area?
Yeah, they all it's
all
Atlantic
one
Terminal.
station.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Bing.
Yeah, I mean, the subway kid knows.
I've gone to
Jimmy
many,
Subways knows.
many a show.
So
You just don't like Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's it. No, I think I kind of realize that I get why some people keep going to Springsteen concerts, even though it's kind of the same thing over and over again.
Sure.
Like it's what you do.
Yeah.
Like some people just really, Jay-Z is really good live.
I'm sure he is.
And he does this good job of because he's got a new album out.
Oh, good.
But instead of just doing a show where it's just all new songs that you don't care about, he sprinkles in hit, here's a new song.
That's what you do, yeah, that's what you should do.
Here's a new
Do
song.
you dance in the aisle and stuff when you're there?
Yeah, I get in the aisle and I rip all my clothes off and everything. Yeah, I mean I bop, I move.
Do you?
Do you sing
Yeah.
along
I definitely sing
to
along.
all the words?
Almost all the words.
All right.
I leave out like 1 or 2 words maybe,
Yeah, the best ones.
but almost all the words.
Well, I got a question. Why is Doug here today?
What do you mean? Because he's our friend?
He's not plugging anything.
Because he's in town.
Doug is a friend.
I'm not a plug machine like some
me.
people.
Yeah. Because some of our friends just come because they're our friends. They don't have to be plugging.
Exactly.
something.
Doug's in
I didn't
town,
know,
and we
just
like Doug.
I don't
Yeah.
need to tell
I didn't
people
say-
about my new album 5.
Oh, you heard it?
You have a new album?
I've heard you plug it a lot.
Because Doug is very successful. He doesn't
Yes,
need
he
to.
is.
He doesn't need to plug in. Also, he's our friend. He just wants to come
I
and
just
hang.
come in, I hang out.
If next weekend, like the 8th and 9th of December, he was at the Velveeta room like me, he wouldn't plug
Oh,
it.
I'd mention it.
Would you
If
mention
I
the
was at the
Velveeta room?
Velveeta room, because
Yeah.
that place is tough to pack out. I think it's a 90-seater.
It's I think 85. It's 85.
You gotta mention it as often
I
as
never
possible.
did the room. I heard it's really cool.
It's a cool room, yeah.
I did it during South by Southwest, but never as a comedy club.
Yeah,
But
sure.
yeah, I wouldn't.
I think you'll have a
don't-
good time.
I don't think you should criticize Doug for not plugging because
didn't
that
criticize,
actually
just
makes
asked.
me feel like he cares more about the show than you do.
I don't care about the show at all.
Well,
And
that's
I don't
terrible.
Care. No, I'm not criticized. I was just.
You sound like
wondering-
criticism to me.
It did sound like
Did it
criticism.
sound like
Doug, did it sound like criticism to you?
Honestly, it sounded like a
I just-
shot.
It's,
Yeah,
yeah.
You
What
took a
is he
shot at
doing
Doug.
here is generally not.
That's a shot.
It's not
people usually
complimentary.
Don't say that like because they're excited.
Right.
Especially he didn't say it to you. He spoke about you.
Yes.
Like you were an object
What
in
is
the
he
room.
doing
He
here?
presented to the room. Hey, everyone, let's all weigh in on this. why is Doug here?
Yeah,
and
why
it's
does he
like,
think he
I thought that
belongs?
was a
Jim
new
and I
show
know.
he's doing.
Yeah, you're
He's-
acting like this is the special table at the cellar.
That's right. Going to write an article about it.
Oh my God! I mean, I
got beaten down.
sat at that table a few times and nobody was mean to me about it. You know,
Well, that's because you're not gay or female.
that's true.
I strive to be both. But tonight I'm at the Gramercy Theater, Doug Loves Movies. 12 guests of Christmas. 12 guests on stage that I have to deal with. Not these three guys though, of course, because I like to have you guys on when there's room to roam and talk and stuff.
Yeah, it's a really fun
It's
show.
a very
to do.
fun show. It's so well done. Every time it's different. And I was thinking of it after I saw those fans of yours last night. It's just such a genius idea for a podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
it lends itself. For me to do Chip live, I need people there. I have to have a guest. I always want Anthony to be available. For you could just fucking walk in and just have some fun movie stuff. And you have to get guests though, so it's not that.
Yeah, the guest booking is kind of aggravating.
Do they ever
but-
flake?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Sometimes we just pull somebody up out of the audience and have them be.
Oh, you do? That's kind of fun. But your fans are really good fans. They make
Yeah.
signs. They're really good.
They're into it.
Doug has created podcast game show fusion
Yeah.
because it is like a game show that you're on, but it's a fun podcast. It's a good time. Have you ever been on Doug Loves Movies, Rich?
Never.
Well,
Never. Someday,
Maybe you pack out that
someday.
Velveeta
Yeah,
room
maybe if you
and-
treat Doug nicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what.
There's
maybe.
a couple of podcasts I would love to do. That I would love to do Kevin Pollak's podcast. I would love to do his podcast. Okay.
What about Charlie Rose? You want to get on his show?
How about Chip? You won't do Chips?
I will do it.
Chip's a sensation.
Didn't I say to you?
Why
didn't I
won't you do
say-
Chip's podcast?
He came out
It could-
last night. He's got 20,000 views already. So you won't do him.
It
What do you
could be
think?
Don't say
better.
I won't do it.
It could be very good for your career.
Two intellectual equals.
I'm trying to do it. It's just getting into this. I live an hour away. So
Shut up. You drive in all the time.
I drive
No, I
from-
don't. I come in on Tuesday.
Why only Tuesday?
Because Tuesday night I judge roast battle.
Okay, so
I know.
roast battle can
roast
get you in,
battle.
but Chip can't. I got it.
Oh,
No,
must be
That's
nice.
what I said. I'll do it. When's the next
No,
time?
no,
we
long
do
as
it?
roast
Today's
battle.
Monday. What are you doing
It's
here?
Tuesday. Oh, now because I'm doing
He
radio.
nailed you. He
I
hit you
came
back.
in, no, I
He hit
came
you
in
back.
last night. I got a
He
hotel
gotcha.
last night. I got a excuse me. I said to you, the next time you do it, let me know.
I
and we'll
think
put
we're doing
together.
it tomorrow night because Anthony can't do Wednesday, so I believe tomorrow night
Then
we're
I'll-
taping.
I drive in.
What time?
Probably around 6:30 p.m.
Rich,
Why
I
is
drive in
that?
from Westchester all the
You
time.
want the truth?
Yeah.
Without tomorrow, Bonnie's doing a private in New York, a private show. Her and Jessica Curson.
How much did the guy pay for it?
With the private?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, she's dividing it with 10 other comics. So I have to watch Raina till she gets home, which will be like 8 or 8:30. So I will do the week after if it's a Tuesday.
He's not doing it.
I do it.
He doesn't
I'm
want to do
looking
it.
And I
forward
drive
And
to it.
Bonnie wouldn't even call me back.
No, Bonnie doesn't want to do it either. I drive in from Westchester, and he's acting like he lives in fucking
I know.
Delaware. Like,
Anthony
I
comes
can't
over
get
Why
there.
don't you
I
bring
live further
Raina?
than
She would
you.
love to meet Chip.
I leave. She's got school the next day. I live further than
6:30
you.
p.m.
6:30. What time does she go to bed? 7?
No, it depends. Weeknights.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Hey, maybe I can bring her in and do it.
How
tomorrow.
much further than me do you? How long of a drive is it for
With
you?
traffic or without?
Without.
An hour.
It's probably not really an hour.
You want to
No.
look it up? Go ahead. On that
No
quest.
one's looking at you. Get out your dress. What's your dress?
Get it on that quest.
Yeah, that's right. If you don't want to do it, the new Chip, the Thanksgiving podcast is up now.
Podcast?
Yeah,
You'd know that it was called that if you had done the show.
Yeah, if you'd ever done it,
I'm going to do it tomorrow.
it's on now.
Can I be a guest tomorrow?
Yeah, I think Ant will do it. Yeah.
You mean if
See, here's
Ant
the problem.
doesn't do it, I can't do it? You're
Yeah,
saying?
no, I'm just saying. I think he'll do it too. Yeah, Anthony does it whenever he can. Yes.
The problem with Rich being guest
I'm
is
gonna
you
bring my
know
daughter.
you have to
Okay.
overbook because you know Rich is going to flake.
No,
Absolutely.
this is how I'm going to
Yeah.
do it. I'll do your podcast, bring my daughter, and then Bonnie, on the way home, will take her home after her private.
There you go. You have to meet her at the.
Do you think he's going to be there?
No, 6:30 tomorrow. 6:30 might be able to.
I'll do it.
'Cause we're done taping by 7:30.
Oh, fuck. My daughter, you're not going to believe this. I swear to God,
I'm not going to
Evan.
believe it unless you say your daughter's father is retarded.
No, I'm going to. My daughter tomorrow at 7 p.m. starts her first piano lesson tomorrow.
Oh, perfect.
No, she really
7.
gets it. That's appropriate because her father sucks on the organ.
Oh, joke. Whoa. She starts. I swear to God, her first piano lesson is tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
A minute ago, you were like, I can't do the Chip podcast at 6:30 because it's a school night, and now on school night she's doing piano
Is
lessons.
he so full of shit?
at 7
Oh no,
p.m.
Bonnie as a private with Jessica Curson, whose name he mispronounces.
No, that's her.
Jessica Kirsten, not Curson. And
it is.
Yeah, no. What else? I'm sure your daughter's going to college. What the older daughters have stuff too. I understand. You don't want to do the Chip podcast. It's okay.
I'll do it the following week.
Yeah. Well, if we're available. Yeah, of course he does. You don't think he's bullshitting, Sam?
He's totally bullshitting.
What day are you doing it the following week?
Don't ask me the next week. You've always given me days. And shut up.
I'm giving you one day.
I can't. Normally Thursdays is Chip taping night, but this Thursday I'm in Philadelphia. I can't do it because I'm on tour.
Okay, so
traveling.
next week, what day?
I don't know
Thursday?
yet. I won't know until the week of. It depends on Anthony's availability.
I'll do it next week, right before I go to Austin.
I try to do it when Ant can do it, and hopefully this, he can do it tomorrow night.
So next week, count me in.
Yeah. Well, sure.
Right before he goes to the Velveeta room.
Thank you.
If he's there, right?
Do you believe him?
He won't be there.
You don't think he wants to do the Chip podcast?
Because you blew him off every time.
Every time.
He's never asked
You've
me
never
to
done
do
it
it
once.
He's never asked. Yeah, because I'm waiting until it takes off.
And Bonnie blew him off too.
Bonnie forgot. Just didn't text him back. She doesn't.
She sent her like 2 texts, 3 texts.
No, 1 text.
1 text, but she just decided not to
Not
get
to
back to
text
me.
you
I know. I literally know Bonnie for 12 years. I was best man at her wedding.
It was my wedding.
Her wedding as well.
Oh yeah.
And she didn't get back to me.
She'll get back to you.
No,
Come
she
on.
won't.
Do you always get back to people right away?
I don't wait a month to someone who never texts me. We never text.
What if it's for a gig? Like,
well, yeah, exactly.
you hit it back.
Hey, could you? Like, if she said, "Hey, could you come on, Rich and Bonnie?" Do you think I would just ignore her?
Sometimes I feel like your peers
not at all.
don't take your exploits as Chip Chipperson seriously. They think you're just
they don't
pit farting in a snare drum.
Yeah,
no, not at all.
They do. They don't take it seriously.
That hat, do you wear that all the time?
What?
Oh my God, he's never even watched the show.
No, I don't blame
He has
him.
no
He
idea.
What do you mean watch it?
It's on YouTube.
Do you think Chip would be a good guest on Doug Lowe's Movies?
Oh, he'd be. Well, here's the thing. On Doug Lowe's Movies, your audience doesn't always like it when a guest derails the show, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to keep making veiled references about Judy Gold.
Because the problem
did she do that?
It didn't work out so good for her.
Yeah.
What they have to do exactly.
It was bad. Well, she just thought the go-to funny answer every time I went to her would be Schindler's List. And you know how that works.
People just want her to answer the question.
It got old fast.
It began to later. Yeah, I don't know if Chip would be a good. Chip has never been a bad guest on anything.
It might be fun to watch Chip derail one episode.
Well, maybe for Chip, I don't know. For Doug, it'd be fun, but he would. I will just say that he's Chip everywhere he goes, and it doesn't change.
Oh, okay.
He never comes around and gives you what you need.
I love that. Like, you created this podcast where it's just like having fun movie games. And you still are able to find controversy in it. Like, still have been fights on it. There's still people.
What do you mean fight? What kind of fight?
Well, people get
a fight.
We've had some classic drunken episodes where people got a little too drunk. There's a really good Amy Schumer one.
Did Amy get drunk?
Yeah.
She didn't fight with somebody, did she?
No, she just was, got drunk and then said a lot of horrible things.
Do potheads look down on drunks, or like it doesn't matter?
No. I think we're all okay with each other. I prefer being around somebody who's high over somebody who's drunk. I don't really like drunken behavior
because it's easier to deal with somebody who's high than somebody who's drunk.
Yeah. You just say, hey, go have that cookie over there.
Yeah.
Drunk person doesn't want a cookie.
Those are kind of veiled shots, right?
Sure. Not at all.
Did you take it as such?
No, I swear to God, I wasn't, because I haven't got high or drunk in so long, so I don't know.
No, but when you said, because
you're an instigator.
No,
that's your problem.
But tell me, it's not a problem. I don't think
it's a problem.
But
That's definitely bad.
When you said
what? What did you say?
It's definitely bad.
Sam, you were definitely the first person to say the words Ghostbusters with Paul Feig in the room.
That's true. I was.
You little instigator.
Yeah.
But when you said just now, when you were like, yeah, because, do potheads look down on drunks? It was almost like you being like, hey, by the way,
no, because
I'm sober and like you're all bad.
No,
that was the underlying. Am I wrong, Jim?
100% right.
Thanks, man.
If I was going to say that, I have no problem saying I can't.
Do you believe that?
I can't stand drunks after my show.
What about potheads?
I can tolerate them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like them as much, but it's the drunks. They come up to you, they spit. They're a nightmare.
Sure.
Yeah. Why would you want somebody to spit at you while they talk?
Why I'm spitting at them? Why I'm spitting at them? It just collides in the air.
I see. Yeah, it's like
just spit all over the place.
Yeah.
But no, listen. Pot, alcohol. Who gives a fuck? Be a man. Smoke crack. That's how I look at it.
That's smart.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
Yeah.
Did you
be a man?
So Rich Voss is now at war publicly.
Yeah.
With Chip.
Yeah.
On what?
You know what could happen?
Don't start this.
You're
Well, I'm just
publicly,
saying, 'cause
Listen, don't
publicly
The
at
chip
war.
army is real. That's
Good,
why
I believe in them, and I'm with them.
No, you're not.
I
You won't
stand
be
behind
Hashtag choose Chip.
I stand behind them.
Like Chip says,
Choose
unflattering.
I only do podcasts that I can pronounce. Nothing.
Chip says unflattering things about me, but I stay in his good graces because I am aware of the strength of the Chip
Yes.
army.
Not this week. The following week, I give you. I tell you, I'm doing it. Not this week. The following week.
Were you following Donald Trump's Time Magazine battle? That was so much fun.
It was very fun, and it's necessary. You know, it's what I want my president doing.
I just love that. Like, I figure that once you're the president, it's all gravy, right? Like, there's no more ego boosts for you after you're the president. You just get to kind of be the president. But he's still got to tweet out there, hey, by the way, Time Magazine wanted me to be Man of the Year, but I'm not going to do it.
It's up to them, not him.
Just because anybody would be sitting there going like, yeah, he may be the president, but he's not the Man of the Year in Time Magazine.
He just gets ahead of these things like he, probably assumed he wouldn't be chosen Man of the Year. So like, I'll just start talking about how they wanted me, but I don't want it.
And then, as to be expected, Time Magazine tweeted out exactly what you just said, Voss. That no, that's not. He wouldn't turn us down. We don't do it based on photo shoots. Like that's not. Because he said that Time Magazine wanted him to be Man of the Year, but it involved a long interview and a long photo shoot. Not doing it.
But he didn't know.
Hard pass.
And it was for a chance to be Man of the Year.
Yeah, he has to be Man of the Year, or he's not going to do it, which is fair.
If they'll give him Man of the Year, then he'll go do the long interview and the photo shoot because
So he's not going to enter the lottery.
You're not getting an interview out of him if he's not going to be Man of the Year.
That
I
makes
think
sense.
that's what it is.
That makes sense.
Oh, so the interview comes first, then they decide.
He said Time Magazine called him to say, quote, that I was probably going to be named man, parentheses, person
of the year,
like last year, but I would have to agree to an interview and a major photo shoot. I said probably is no good and took a pass. Thanks anyway. Man, Donald is really taking advantage of those new 280 character tweets.
He really is, yeah. And took a pass. Thanks anyway.
Yeah, thanks.
Who do you
Thanks
think
for
they're gonna do?
nothing.
What did what's his name? Colin
Quinn.
No, the
Ferguson.
Jost?
The athlete that was kneeling.
Colin Jost.
Kaepernick.
Yeah. What was he? He was Man of the Year for something.
I think he was like
Person of the Year.
No, he was GQ's. They had a Heroes or People of the Year issue, Citizen of the Year, and it was like 3 different people. And Cap was one.
But
of them.
number one kneeler went to Jim Norton.
Certainly did. Squatter too.
And what's his name got Best Looking of the Year? The guy from The Voice.
Yes.
Blake Shelton, sexiest man of the year.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Me neither.
I would have to go with Norton.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a plump little
He
hiney.
dated that girl.
That's true.
I only went on a date.
You can't take any. Yeah, but that's a date.
It's a date.
That counts.
That goes on the resume.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Donald Trump might have misinterpreted the phone call that Time gave him, but I'm glad that he tweeted out about it.
Oh, you think they were just calling him to renew his subscription?
Yeah. And what is this, an interview? No, sir. Just well, I'm not doing it. That's going to be a hard pass.
How happy is Bush that he is now not? Yeah, now that he's not like the dumbest, worst president.
It's the best thing that could have happened to him.
He loves it.
He's downright lovable.
I know.
You know?
Yeah.
People are going, we would take him back.
And his dad even also is grabbing ass in his old age.
Yeah.
So it's like he's just coming out smelling like a rose.
It's amazing, too. It's like everybody's like, because they used to say that George W. Bush was Hitler. I think like the extreme left may only have one insult because they used to say George W. Bush, they're like, that guy's Hitler. Yeah. And then Trump came on and they were like, oh, wait, never mind.
No,
That's just George W. Bush. That guy is Hitler.
That's the real mustache.
That's the real Hitler.
And it's so crazy that the left always says Hitler when they compare somebody.
Yeah.
Like if anybody from the right called Obama Idi Amin, there would be fucking total outrage throughout the world. You know.
I guess. I mean, I don't think that.
I think both sides. What? No.
I don't know that it
Be a
correlates.
really weird thing to call Obama.
I don't know if Obama's done anything.
No, I don't
or
say
been
he did.
accused
No,
of.
I don't think he has. But the right will find any reason to go after the left, and the left will find any reason to go after the right.
I don't know if Idi Amin would come up.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably
Harry
terrible.
Belafonte.
Maybe Harry Belafonte. Yeah, maybe.
Terrible example. You don't think that was a good example?
Idi Amin.
I
No,
don't
it
think
didn't correlate.
I don't think it was a good example either.
No, he just looked for. He was just trying to make it a race
I was
thing.
trying
And
to
it's
be a
not.
Yeah,
political.
this doesn't work.
Yeah, well,
Neither
no,
one.
like
0 for 2.
calling Anybody Hitler, just it's
Hitler's a touchy one. You're right.
Exactly. I mean, why give someone a compliment unless they earn it?
That's.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Are you offended by that, Rich?
not at all.
As a Jewish American?
No, I don't.
Well, the
think I
Nazis,
did
by the
either.
way, the Times profiled that Nazi, the American Nazi.
Yeah. They
By the
put
way, I'm
out
so
a-
sick of people being called Nazis. These fucking people, these cornballs that are half embracing an ideology, you're not Nazis.
You just saw American History X and turned it off before the
Oh,
end.
God, they think there's a power in it. And like so they profile a guy and they normalize him and now they have to apologize. What fucking pussies?
I didn't read the article where they were accused of normalizing this guy, but they found one of these neo-Nazis, whatever you want to call them, the Tiki Torch Nazis.
He's a sympathizer. Who cares? It's a stupid ideology. I think it stinks, but gives a fuck.
I think that there is some value when you have somebody who, like, I think if you ask most of the people, I won't say which one I'm thinking of, but if you ask most of the people in this room, the idea of being a Tiki Torch Nazi sympathizer is
amazing.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, you're giving
stand
yourself
corrected.
away.
Oh, sorry.
But it's a pretty foreign concept. It's
Sure.
like, what the fuck? What? Who does that?
Yeah.
So I think that there is a value in like
Yeah,
the
showing
New
you that
York
it's normal
Times
people,
going
yeah.
and interviewing and just putting out an article about what type of person this dude is.
They
It's
do
a
the same
white
thing on
pride
Manson.
Person. I mean, there's people that believe in white pride and believe in segregation. What's abnormal about that? It's all over the place.
Are you justifying it?
That's
no,
true.
No, I'm not justifying.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying,
you're not wrong.
That came
I'm just
across
saying.
as. I mean,
No.
it's not normal.
Huh?
I wouldn't say it's normal.
I didn't say it's normal.
You
but
just said
so-
it's normal.
You did just say it's
Do
normal.
we have the ability to
It's
rewind
healthy.
yet?
Okay, okay.
When
No,
are we
we
going to
gotta
get that
rewind it.
ability?
We don't need to
Just
rewind
fucking
it. What I'm
stinks.
saying is,
Because I mean, we went from being like the Times is normalizing it to Rich Voss coming out and being like it's okay because it is normal.
I'm saying it's
He
everywhere.
says it's everywhere.
But he said
It's
normal.
everywhere.
You
If you
don't
walk
say-
down the hallway of this building,
Yeah.
Nazis everywhere.
everywhere.
I don't know if
There
that's
was
true, Rich.
in listen to me.
I don't know any Nazis. Well, I
don't
know
see
one.
it.
I used to work with him, but
Yeah.
he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
He does his own thing going on. But I don't know, other than him, I don't know any Nazis. Right? They're not everywhere.
They're not everywhere.
They're on they lay low.
But and
They're not
so-
real Nazis, Rich. They're not real Nazis.
But you don't think that it's
That's like someone saying I'm a Hun, and we're like, okay, you're a Hun. Shut up, you're not a Hun. Fucking asshole.
Get
I'm
some,
a
get some
Viking.
rest, dear.
Yeah. Enough of these fucking cornballs that embrace Nazis.
I am. I'm
Fucking
gonna
stop
I'm gonna
it.
start wearing a metal helmet with horns and carry a shield and a sword. I'm going to be a Viking.
Yeah, first of all, the Nazis would have hated you, stupid.
You think so?
Most of the people who embrace Nazis, do you really think you're the one they would have lined up behind?
With their
You know
tucked in
who's a
polo
Nazi?
shirt.
The way to find Nazis is just find people that are watching Raiders of the Lost Ark backwards.
What's wrong, Rich?
Nothing.
I don't like the scowl on your face.
Yeah, you
There
just
was no scowl. I'm just thinking about when I lived in Phillipsburg. When I lived in Phillipsburg, I was on the road, and some guy drove by. They drove past my house, and they were yelling, "Jews, get out of the neighborhood!"
And was that like a
What was I
normal
supposed
thing?
to do?
Huh? And then when
Did that happen every day?
And then
Or just it happened once?
every day at 8:07.
It was the mailman.
No, exactly. No, it was his wife.
When my wife told her mother, her mother goes, "Isn't the Jew in Florida this week?"
Did she really? Yeah. Yeah, so it was your in-laws.
Yeah. No,
I mean that area. You know,
It's a good place. I love Phillipsburg. That's where the boxcar
it
was.
used to be. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore, right?
No.
It was a strip club, totally nude strip club where they did stand up.
totally nude.
Totally nude.
Yeah.
We'd go on between the dancers.
You do 4 sets in 4 hours. 4 10-minute sets at the top of the hour.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, or 9, 10, or 8, 9, 10, and 11. It was hard,
But
man.
it paid $500, and back then $500.
That was everything, dude. I didn't make $500 a month back then.
$500, and you go
You make more
on.
than $500 right now? A month? Here?
Well, with gigs.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not just here.
And we would go on sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'd have
Boss
the best
rolled his
sets.
eyes at my interruption.
Sometimes, I know, it's horrific. sometimes, God, if you did that fucking interruption backwards. So,
Why are you throwing a shot at Doug?
Because
that
he
seemed
was
unnecessary.
attacking me the whole beginning of the show.
No, he
Were you
wasn't.
attacking Voss?
And now he's falling asleep.
I mean, look at me. I'm a wild man.
Yeah.
So,
We're going to have a meeting after the show about how to control Doug Benson.
Some sets were great at the boxcar. But then there was a waitress that had tits this big.
Oh yeah, she'd hit beer cans with
And
us.
she would hit a bachelor in the head with her tits. And one time, this guy's nose, this blood started pouring down his fucking face.
Really?
And now our comic. Right?
Was it? Did you have good sets?
Those are the
sometimes?
stories.
What's that? No, sometimes.
Were your sets okay sometimes, or was
Not
it
as good
always
as-
just
No.
guys waiting for
I
the next
stole
dancer?
material. I did jokes. I stole material. It was terrible.
You did steal material?
He's talking about last week.
From everyone.
At the boxcar.
No, this is so many years ago. Yeah.
You had to do crowd work or do whatever. I mean, it was BYOB because they were naked, so they're fucking smashed. They got fucking coolers of beer.
That's right.
You know,
How would you get lapped? But the bouncers liked it because they would just get bored of watching the dancers, so they
Yeah.
loved the comic.
you know.
Oh, I see. Because it was
It's
just
fun,
something
fun to watch
new.
the comic struggle too.
Well, plus,
each
yeah,
time.
they just liked it because they would hang out with you and talk to you.
Yeah.
They're nice guys.
Yeah.
But you would dread. The best feeling was coming off. Oh, it was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It was 3 nights.
I only did 2.
It was 3 nights.
Do you ever miss those awful gigs since you just don't? You're so far removed from them.
I got one coming up.
Well, it's actually this was more just a question for Jim and Doug.
You know, you really don't like Betty's Fireside in Jersey. I never had a bad set there because by the time I did it, it wasn't as bad. But you'd have the Fast Eddie's could be a tough gig and long. He just died, Fast Eddie.
Oh, did he?
I think so.
The
Yeah,
one
he was
we
a good
did
guy.
in Connecticut with the big
Shenanigans. That's where I that was a notoriously fucking terrible gig. And I would always I would have a 0 there.
Yeah.
And the one night I pulled off like a 7. I watched Voss bomb for 45 minutes. And I mean silence. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen was him dying for 45 minutes because nothing he said got a laugh. And I had done well, which was a miracle. It was very rare.
It was so bad. And I always did well there.
Yeah.
I mean, not well enough where you didn't get
Relatively
hurt.
speaking to other what comics would do there. It was a
You did
terrible
45 minutes with no laughs?
It was.
Did you just say something that made them hate you right away?
Yes.
Probably.
It's Rich Voss.
It was like doing a fucking prison yard. Like there was so much going on, but me. Everything.
You
but
miss
me.
those gigs once in a while. In hindsight, you don't miss
Yeah.
them in the moment. But when you tell the stories about them, or when
Yeah.
you remember them, like, oh my God, was that a bad fucking show?
I was on stage once at I think the Wooden Nickel, and I'm on. And
Where was the Wooden Nickel? I remember
it was
that.
it was kind of like New Brunswick area.
Oh wait, was that one exit 135?
Yeah, I don't know. It was
Camacho booked it.
No, Palazzo's.
Oh,
At
which
the
was the one
time.
Camacho booked off in the
Oh,
130?
BF Pack? No, that was Grand.
There was one that they booked like on the Parkway and in the one exit 140 or whatever.
Penny Arcade?
Might have been, but they changed the name to something else.
Casual Times.
Casual Times.
That was a great comedy
Yep,
room. That
Casual
was a real
Times,
weekend.
yeah.
That was my dream when I started to work.
Casual.
Penny Arcade.
I forgot
Penny
about
Arcade.
Dude, I haven't thought about Casual Times
Yes.
in fucking 20 years.
Penny Arcade. Everybody worked. Every big comic from Eddie Murphy, they all
Casual
worked.
Times, that's right.
Well, it was originally the Penny Arcade.
Yeah.
And that was my dream if I ever get to work. Jerry Stanley booked it first. Then Camacho took it over.
Okay. Casual Times. Fuck.
But the Wooden Nickel, I'm on stage and I'm looking. No, it was the Cinnamon Tree. The Cinnamon Tree.
Because I remember the Wooden Nickel. It's not the one you
It was a Cinnamon Tree. And I see the owner chasing D.F. Sweetler around the salad bar, trying to beat up the other comic.
Why?
Because he was rude to the waitress and they closed the salad bar.
What was the name of the other comic?
D.F. Sweetler.
He works at the Strip.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you don't remember him?
He's been there for years. Is
I
he
just
still there?
thought you were saying his name wrong.
No, it's D.F. Sweetler.
I thought you were trying to say, what was that guy, Sweeney?
Oh,
Mike
no,
Sweeney.
Mike Sweeney.
He was Conan
great.
head writer. He was a
Yeah,
very
pretty-
funny guy.
super
He was
funny.
he was a
Great
house MC.
crowd work.
House MC at Catch.
Yeah.
And Mike Sweeney's a funny dude.
Yeah, he was funny, man. But those gigs, remember Lake of Pack? I remember
Lake
doing
of Pack
those-
Con. I think that's where I worked
The
at
Upper
Rogan the
Deck.
first time. Probably the Pat Garini booked that. That was like 1993.
Well, Palazzo's booked it before when I worked there with Ray Romano.
Whatever happened to him?
He's
I
kind
saw
of
him
left
the
the
other
business.
Is that right?
He's in the Irishman, yeah.
But these clubs had the biggest acts.
Yeah. I didn't see him on set though. Go ahead, what?
What?
Nothing. Come on now.
The Irishman is the Scorsese movie that he's doing for Netflix with Pacino and De Niro. And
Yeah. Romano's in it.
what was the last thing you said?
I didn't see him there
Where?
on the set. I'm just saying maybe he was there, maybe he wasn't.
Were you doing a set visit?
Yeah, a little thing.
What kind of a thing?
Just a little thing.
Were you a gangster?
No. I wasn't.
That's exciting.
Well,
I can't wait to see it.
Me neither. Hope I don't get cut out.
No, you won't. You're a fucking.
Do you have a little spot in it?
Yeah, a little.
How big is it? How confident are you that you're not going to get cut out?
Pretty confident.
But you
again,
don't think you'll get cut out?
No. Just because there's other dialogue in the scene.
Right.
How many lines did you have?
I had a bunch, but it won't all make it. It was me just doing something in a nightclub.
Riffin?
No, not riffing. No.
Gigging?
No. I mean, it's not,
You don't want to give it away because that's.
I don't even know if it matters. Dominic Lombardozzi's in the movie, and he's been tweeting all these photos of himself as who he was, so it's not a big deal to say it.
Well, I mean, London Lee got cut out of a Woody Allen movie because he was blabbing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
He
that.
was supposed to be the lead in Purple Rose. I think. Yeah, he was like
Cairo?
the lead. Yeah, he was
He
supposed to be
couldn't
the
think of
lead. No, Purple Rose.
He was supposed to be the Jeff Daniels role.
Yeah, London Lee. I'm pretty sure that was.
I doubt he got cut out by talking about it. Unless
No,
he
he
gave away
talked about it before.
Did
the
he give away
movie.
plot lines?
Whatever. I don't fucking know. Just look it up.
They all know who's in the Scorsese movie. Everyone knows that De Niro, Pacino, fucking Harvey Keitel.
You think De Niro's going to get cut out for tweeting?
Exactly. Bobby Cannavale's in it.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah, Pesci. It's an amazing cast. Amazing.
Are they done shooting?
No, I think they'll probably shoot until March or April. That's my guess.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a long shoot.
long
That's what
shoot.
Marty said. Yeah.
Did you meet
Marty-
him? Did you talk to him and meet him?
Had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a meeting in his
You mean
office.
Whoa.
How many auditions did you have to go
None.
to?
They just gave it to me. No
What?
auditions. No auditions.
Oh, De Niro got you it?
No.
They just like you.
It was for something. Yeah, I mean, they just thought I looked right, I think. And because I'm a stand-up, I could do it.
Is it like a dead fish?
What's that?
You.
Yeah, is that what you were playing?
I thought that was a showbiz expression.
No, like a
Oh, no, I wasn't
deceased
playing.
fish.
Did you do the old dead fish?
Yeah, I wasn't doing a dead fish.
You were not? Okay.
No.
Okay. And is it a human being you're playing?
Yeah.
Wow.
So weird. I walk into the room. This is two legendary actors chatting.
Which two?
I can't say De Niro and Pesci.
Oh, my God.
Did you get into the conversation with him?
No. I stayed out. Stayed out.
You didn't say. Did he remember you from the comedian?
Oh, he hugged me. Yeah.
You know what you do? Next time, if you get the opportunity again, you just poke into the two conversations and go like, hey, guys, you talking to me? I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
I could have walked up and said hello.
Yeah.
I did talk to them, but not at that moment. I wouldn't interrupt.
No.
When Pesci spoke to me, I spoke. I did not talk to him.
Did you talk about your date with what's her name in L.A.?
Meghan Markle, no.
No, this story is true.
Both true.
The Megan story is not true.
It's true.
You think so?
Why would he lie about that?
He lies about shit all the time.
No, I don't.
Oh, I believe him.
It's
Cool,
true.
man.
It's
Well,
a
you're
true
a good
story.
friend. You're a good friend.
It's a true story.
You want to go to Jason in North Carolina?
Sure, I do.
I see you looking.
I didn't even see it, actually.
Oh,
Jason,
okay.
what's up?
I just wanted to tell Sam, thanks for your dose of fucking liberalism this morning.
Yeah, well, what do you let him in, Sammy? What do you expect, Jason?
You fucking liberal. Fucking liberal.
What are you talking
bullshit.
about?
Go ahead, Jason. Tell him.
Every time we start about Obama, you're sitting there sucking his big old wiener.
That's
all
right.
you do, Sam.
That's what he does.
Suck that
Let him
big
in, Sammy.
Obama dick.
Did we talk about Obama?
Yep, with Idi Amin,
Yeah,
and you're
you
right
were
there,
like,
sucking his dick.
Yeah.
You took it all.
You mean because I thought?
Obama can never do any wrong.
Yeah, he's always right.
When did I say that?
I agree with the caller.
When did I say Obama
It doesn't
can't do
matter.
it?
He did say that, right, Jason? He implied it.
He did say that. Absolutely,
I don't-
absolutely, Jim.
I think you guys might be misreading
No,
me. I
we're
just
not.
thought that Rich's correlation of
I was just making a comparison.
Oh, Obama's always
And-
right.
I thought the comparison didn't work.
It did work, come to think of it. Just attacking, calling him some hateful
That's right.
leader.
That's right.
And like the left does to the right. All it was a comparison. Maybe Idi Amin wasn't the right one. Like, what am I say, Tom Metzger, or you know what I mean?
Terrible.
I don't know what you mean.
Thank you, Jason, for pointing that out. You're correct.
You are welcome. Thank you, Jim.
Goodbye, sir.
I think Jason may be off base on this one.
I
No,
think
he's
he's
right.
probably the best caller today.
Absolutely. There's only a couple.
Yeah, and we just go to him.
Yeah, we haven't gone to
The
many
only-
callers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we talk to this number two, or are you avoiding?
That's
that
what I've been
one?
doing the whole show.
Who was he talking about? Doug or Rich? He pointed at Rich.
Pointed at me.
Do you want to take the call, Doug?
I think it looks interesting.
Okay, yes, Matt in Cincinnati.
Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Doug, I think I overheard. I was at an Amy Schumer show, and I think I heard her do one of your jokes, but I'm not sure if it's a stock line or not.
If it's one of my jokes, it's probably a stock line.
Did you write something about having to be so drunk that you have to clutch on the earth to keep from falling off or something like that?
Oh, no, it's like, actually, it's something I used to quote. My grandfather used to say that you're not drunk until you have to grab the grass to keep from falling off of the earth. And it was it was in a bit where I was just talking about my, grandfather being a serious drinker and calling me a pussy, basically.
All right, Grant.
But that's an old expression. My grandfather didn't make it up, so I think Amy can use it if she wants. Yeah.
All right, Matt.
Yeah, I heard her, and I was like, holy shit. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
fucking
man. Thanks, buddy. Otto had a really funny joke about being drunk.
You just said, like, Doug was like, no, it's cool. You were like, thanks, man. I was like, okay, it's for whoever. And Voss in the corner just goes, you fucking snitch.
He calls up to rat out Amy. Shut the fuck up.
Otto had
That's why I wanted to take the call, because everybody thinks everything's being stolen all the time. And
They're
it's
just a bunch
generally
of fucking,
wrong.
you know what?
Well, the guy did ask. The guy didn't say. The guy goes, hey, is this?
How do you know what he's saying to his friends?
I don't care what he said to his friends. It's not my business.
He
Otto
was
had a funny
pretty
joke.
excited to be catching it, though. Like he's excited to.
People like snitching.
Wait, well, let's get to
Otto's joke was funny because you're drunk when you go to brush something off your shoulder and it's the fucking floor. That's very funny. It's on my shoulder, and you're drunk. No, I miss Otto.
Yeah.
Yes.
We were talking about it.
He, by the way, sorry, he was the king of those terrible gigs. Otto, nobody, the one where everybody else would bomb, Otto would fucking destroy. Those gigs that no one could buy a laugh in, he'd go up and fucking just hammer them.
Why do they have, like, if there are hell gigs where nobody does well, why do the people have them?
People go. And once in a while, people don't even know sometimes. They go to comedy shows because it was like an event. It was something. They don't do as many anymore that I'm aware of. But again, I just don't do those gigs. So maybe there are a bunch of hell gigs. But Dennis Ross, who just died, him and a guy named Phil Selman, they would book all these gigs.
Novick.
And Joey Novick, yes.
Bob Woods used to kill at him too a lot.
I didn't know Bob Woods.
Yeah.
Bob Woods died before my time. Like,
big guy that did
But so
impressions.
is it like local people that are going, I just need something to do?
A lot of times it's just, if it's an open mic situation, it's just the other comics all watching each other.
No, these were actual bar gigs.
Real
gigs?
Yeah, real gigs.
They paid like anywhere from 60,
50, 75, and either 100 or 150 to headline.
Oh, yeah, so it's like a 3-act show.
Middle of headliner.
In a sucky
Tuesday,
spot.
Wednesday.
And sometimes they get a crowd.
And sometimes they were good.
Yeah. Usually they got a crowd because everybody knew Wednesday night we're going to the comedy night. Thursday night is drinking night. Whatever.
Every restaurant in 1990 and 91.
In Jersey,
I love
New
those
York.
innovative bars that have drinking night, Rich.
He got you on that one. He got you. Yes, he did.
That's right. Take it.
I'm telling you.
Take it.
I feel silly.
That even works backwards. But when you what do you call it? Fucking now I lost my train of thought.
You
about
little
these
sweetie.
fucking gigs.
He got shaken up because Doug
I know,
nailed
he
him.
nailed me. He got me on that
He
one. It was
fucked
a
you up.
knockout, and it's the end of the show. He could.
I was saying that they would every place, the back restaurant of these places was always like a weekend comedy club. The Varsity Pub is where I did my first set, and that was like a little restaurant, not a great place in Spotswood. I forget what it became after, but the back restaurant area became the comedy club.
I remember me, him, and Vinny were supposed to do a gig, and they canceled it.
I was so happy they canceled it. It was $50 a piece. There was a sign that Peter Criss from Kiss, his solo band, was playing there coming up. And they canceled it. And I remember Voss was like, come on, pal, this isn't a hobby.
Yeah, give me my fucking money. I had kids.
And Voss was such a cunt because I was only getting 50, so they gave us each $50, and that was my whole pay. And Voss goes, and I know they're giving you your whole pay.
Yeah.
We're letting you keep it. I was like, all right, you piece of shit.
I was getting 100.
I don't remember. It's 1990. I don't remember how much you were getting in 1990.
God, it was me, you, and Vinny booked it. Didn't he?
That was before Rich Voss became the positive person that he is today.
I'm very positive.
You were a little more negative back then?
No, I just wanted my fucking money. If we drive there, you know.
Why point out to Jim that you were letting him keep his money?
Yeah, why'd you point that out?
I didn't say. I said to the owner, I don't give a fuck about them. I want my money.
Right.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but you said something to me about him getting all my money.
You said
No.
to Jim, I know you got paid. Like,
and my whole amount.
Your whole amount. You feel as if it was his fault.
This isn't a hobby, pal.
He got paid.
Yeah. Me and fucking Dennis Ross drove up to a gig in Connecticut. We're getting $25 a piece.
25 a piece.
This is when we first started. We just wanted to get on stage.
Yeah.
And then we go to get paid, and the guy gives us 10 a piece, and we go, it's 25. He goes, well, you guys ate from the salad bar. I go, $15 for the salad bar?
You probably didn't even eat that much.
No. I'm like, give us our fucking, they're going to rob us for $15 a piece.
It's not a buffet. It's a salad bar.
Well, now comics are doing comedy in L.A. and New York in people's houses. They're doing comedy in people's living
I think they're
rooms.
just looking for interesting shows like laundromats, and it's like
No,
there's
these
enough.
pack out.
I know.
But it's more like alternative stuff.
Yeah, like, hey,
than-
guess what we're doing?
Yeah.
But hey, look, if people come to it.
I hear they.
Did Maria Bamford start that with her special?
Yeah.
That's good. She did that in front of her mom and dad, I think.
Well, and then she did the newer special where she goes to all kinds of weird different locations.
She's so funny.
Like she's doing.
Yeah, she's like her Jeff Ross in a way, like really interesting and unafraid to
No,
do.
she writes her own stuff.
But Jeff does these amazing gigs, man, and he's really brave. He does really tough gigs.
No, he did that one in on the border.
At the border,
Yeah.
middle of the afternoon,
The prison.
the cops.
Yeah,
But I
roast
think
people.
Maria Bamford probably is in the top, whatever, best comics of all time.
top what?
No, I don't know.
The top, how
once
many?
you're, saying the top something, you got to say how many.
Yeah, the top whatever.
What do you
That's
think,
everybody.
What do you think, like top 1,000? 782?
Yeah,
She's definitely top 782.
Name me a comment. Okay, name me one of her jokes that you like.
I don't know her. So
Well,
I just
I-
like
you don't know
her
any of her jokes.
I love Stanhope. I love Stanhope.
But
I
what's the
can't
top?
tell
What
you the
top
name of-
what? Because it doesn't mean anything if you just say the top
I
whatever.
hate saying female comics. That's stupid because comedy.
no,
is
you said-
comedy.
Yeah,
you
say
said
a
comedy
joke.
is comedy.
Tell one of her jokes.
There's a
Okay, I
number.
would say in the top 100.
What's one of her jokes?
Your statement is that Maria Bamford is one of the top 100 comics of all
Yes.
time.
You don't know one of her jokes, though.
No, I can't tell you one.
It's
All
also
I know is
not
when
a great- I
all
mean-
I know is when
Who
I
else
hear
is in the top 100? Are you in it?
easily, I'm in top 50. Get 100. What do
He
you think?
seriously believes that, too.
I know I'm in the top.
He's
100.
top 50 of all
Yes,
time.
Top 100.
Do you think Rich Voss is top 50 of all time?
Comedy
No.
Central put out.
He's not top 50 guests that we have.
No, I would say.
Jim, you don't think Voss is top 50
I
comics?
certainly don't.
When I listen to certain people on the radio, I don't know. All I know is they're fucking funny. When she was in our movie, she was great in the fucking
Yeah, but you're the
movie.
one who brought up the list.
You're the
top
one that brought
whatever.
up
I
dumb
gave her
list.
a top 100.
And Lenny Bruce is not number 3. Sorry, he's not.
See, that's
Are you looking at Comedy Central?
Central's
Comedy
list.
Central.
Oh, Comedy
made a
Central
list,
list can
yeah.
suck a dick.
I know.
Stop it.
Is Doug
Fucking-
Benson in the top 100 comics,
I don't
Rich?
think so. Oh,
And you're on your
We
list.
have
is
1
what?
minute left, Rich. Do you want to plug, or do you want to just keep naming fucking bad lists?
Do I want to plug?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not
Of course he does.
This weekend, I'm in Rochester. The following weekend at the Velveeta Room in Austin, December 8th and 9th. And December 4th, we'll be at Gotham. We're raising money to have a big mural of Patrice painted on the side of a building, December 4th.
And go see
at
Rich
Gotham.
Voss. I've seen him multiple times. It's amazing shows every time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Doug Loves Movies tonight.
Well, now all of a sudden, Louis number 97 on the Comedy Central list.
Oh, was he
How
higher
old is that
before?
list?
No, that's
Oh, he used to be number 4.
Yeah. So he went from 4 to 97.
She's
That's
great,
good.
too. Janine Garofalo.
Well, he's still top 100 though. So
No, I
good-
know, but
good for
4 to
him.
97.
He's
That's
not that
good.
funny.
By the way, Rich will be where? Plug quick.
The Velveeta Room.
Okay, and I got
He
Phil.
already did his plugs.
I have. Sorry, I have.
Calm down,
You're
snitch.
jumping all over
I
my
have.
plugs.
Okay, Doug, your plug.
Doug Loves Movies tonight at the Gramercy Theater. DougLovesMovies.com for future shows.
I am going to Philadelphia, Bethlehem, PA, and New Jersey this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the following week, Talia Hall in Chicago. And that's my last United States gig of the year. Be right back.
Keep going down the list. Let's see some of these.
See you tomorrow.
Oh my God, it's over.
This has been Jim Norton.